Damn, sorry about that. I'll let people come back and give us a little second or two. That fucking sucked. Man. Well, that sucked. We should be back. I for some reason just ate a fat blue screen. Like out of nowhere, off the top rope, hit me with the fucking elbow drop. And we should be back. So we're gonna give it a second. I'm gonna set everything back up. My apologies, I guess. My system really felt like giving up on me. Apparently, it had too much of the tism, which happens. But we are no longer apparently gonna talk about Phil's silly job hunt for his wife, because he put it already to members only content. I guess I do need a 4K PC upgrade, dude. I guess I do. Good thing it's business related, and I'm still going to have it. So we're going to let some people come back in, and then we're going to talk about this podcast show thing. We'll just let everybody slide on back through and cook it back up. Oh, since you guys are here, you either are part of Bell Gang or you like to hang out and you want to give forehead kisses out for everybody. I got a little something for you. Just look at it. The website is up. Again, it's up. It's happening. It's a thing. It's fun. It's gonna be good. Look at all the big beefy work that Clothes in My Closet has done. Like you can go to goutopia.net and sign in and make your own account and come have fun with us. This is a real thing. I actually have an LLC and everything because this is fun and it's for fun, and it's the best reason to have fun is to point and laugh at a bunch of stupid shit. But wait. Sorry about the blue screen, guys. Sorry. My apologies. To round it all out, Kat has job struggles because she's a dumb idiot who can't work anything other than retail basic bitch work or a cushy desk job or something. She has no fucking clue to how to do jobs. She has no idea how jobs actually work. She has no higher education. And having no higher education isn't really a big deal with some industries. I mean, look at me. It's just what it is, man. But, I do stuff that other people can't do. That's the whole point of it. It's just for fun. It's work, man. You go to work, you go do your job, you go have a good day, and you go home. It's really that easy. But I want to bring up this podcast. These guys open up podcasts, okay? And they look at them, they talk about them, and they move on with their day. So they got fed through their Discord. Hey, watch the Level 1 podcast.
This is a show that is hosted.
Look at these normies.
Dark Side Phil, DSP. This guy has been doing it forever. I think he's on his 16th year of live streaming. Started in 2008. Yeah, so he's had quite a run, a lot of ups and downs.
Their video.
We're not going to be able to tackle the entire story today, obviously. But I wanted to start with this podcast that he's doing, this Level 1 podcast. And the podcast starts off kind of weird because he does like this Hail Hitler thing. So he's 8-bitted out in front of the video motion thing that's going on. And he does this.
There you go. Roman salutes.
Which
Roman
is
salutes.
Yeah.
Odd because the guy was literally kicked off of Twitch for saying things that were derogatory about Jews.
But it's not, well, then it's on brand.
Well, because I mean, he's trying to change his ways, but yeah, I guess that's on brand for him.
Yeah, the people have spoken, Carl.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is this is a group of 4 normies who break down podcasts, have a good time, right? It's just quality. So this is your normie point of view of who Phil is. Just by them turning on this podcast, barely scratching the surface, not watching a June the King documentary, like we're going to talk about later, right? Wink, wink. You can't even see the wink. I'm wearing sunglasses like an asshole. Still.
Fair enough. So what is your experience, Andy? I'll ask you with Darkside Phil. Are you familiar with this character?
No, not at all. My experience with him was being bored to tears.
Okay. And Lucy, what do you know about Darkside Phil? I know that you're pretty good with the lolcowverse.
Yeah, so I started watching his podcast, listening to his podcast, and I was like, this is the most boring thing that I've ever heard. I did not realize that it was DSP. And I finally figured it out because like 4 months ago, Tom posted one of these like YouTube documentaries about him explaining how he's a lol cow, and I fell asleep during it because even his lol cowness is boring.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he's definitely lost the viewership he once had. There was a time when he had a lot of people watching his channel and he was doing very well. In 2010, he got laid off from his job and just became a full-time streamer and was making money doing that. And now he's doing the thing that pisses a lot of people off, and that's constantly begging for money.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying to people. But I want to point out some things he does right at the get-go. I just checked out the most recent episode. I got a couple things here that I wanted to play for you because he starts out by talking about things that aren't going to happen, but they might. So I sped this up at 2x so that we could get through it once he gets into it. Basically what he's saying is, because he's always talking about a schedule on this show. It's nonstop. We got this coming up. We got that coming up. I'm going to be doing this thing, then that thing. And you can stick around for this thing and watch that thing. And so he's concerned about his internet going down, and rightfully so, because he wouldn't be able to keep up with that schedule.
And here's the very good news. This is it. I will not be missing, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, arms and fingers and toes, all curled together.
Looks like a
Hopefully
mummy.
I won't be missing any more streams this month, and we should be into a full-on normal streaming schedule moving forward.
Yeah, really.
As long as things don't go wrong. What I mean by that is...
I was notified this morning by my internet company that they are this week performing a long-term maintenance
we're going hamster
on the business
speed.
level internet that I have. And that even though they're not
Chipmunk
expecting any
speed.
outages,
Very good,
they do have
very
scheduled
good.
times when the internet will be down overnight. So, for example, last night, my wife and I were getting ready to go to sleep. We were actually turning on music. We played in the living room for like 20 minutes before, take a shower and go to sleep. And so we go to turn it on, and the whole thing freezes. We're like, huh? So we pick up our phones are frozen. Guess what? The internet went down. And I looked it up, and it said that there was an outage in our area. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then this morning I received a notification officially from my internet company saying, yes, they are doing infrastructure upgrades this week, and they're planning on multiple nights where it will be down. Now you would think, well, that won't affect my streams, right? You would hope so, except I hate to say it. A lot of times things are not very reliable. And you think, gee, you would hope they're not going to screw it up and do something up. And I hope not, because obviously I would like to be here for all the days that I'm scheduled. I'll let you guys know if anything goes wrong. If my internet clunks out during the stream, and isn't seeming like what I always do is I post up both on my X/Twitter account at TheComedySP, but I also post up on the main channel page of this channel on the community tab. My phone will still work. I have satellite, the phone internet, so I should be able to still get connected to that and let you guys know exactly what's going on. I'll be able to be a lot slower. I wouldn't be able to do streams from the phone or anything like that, but I'll let you know what's happening. So let's hope it doesn't interfere with the streams.
So sorry for putting you through that. Yeah. But basically that was twice the speed of what it actually was. He starts off his show, it's explaining that the internet might go down, but probably not, because the company said that it wouldn't.
Well, 16 years, you say?
Yeah, I know. And this is how he starts off the show. Like, this is not compelling content, sir.
No.
Get into it. What are we talking about today?
The cat is more compelling.
Yeah, that was the best part.
The cat was very tolerant of that whole soliloquy that just happened.
The cat's beaten down.
The different talking channels.
Lucy, what'd you pick up on
Twitter?
from this show?
Well, so I heard a lot of the, begging for money. I heard a lot of annoyances, but I checked out an episode where he was celebrating his birthday.
Oh, yeah, he had his big birthday weekend.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a big deal to him.
So he streamed for like the entire thing, which is the saddest birthday that I could possibly imagine.
I don't know. I mean, he was pretty excited about it.
He was very excited about it. So we're going to be checking out the conclusion of his celebration, for which he is obviously going to need some cake or a brownie.
Oh. So what a heck of a day. I think a little bit for everyone. Gameplay, reacting,
birthday brownie,
vlogging. This is the finale. And what I'm going to do right now is have a brownie that my wife made. But I don't think that the frosting solidified yet. Basically, it's a chocolate brownie with a peanut butter frosting and crushed peanuts on top. And it looks good, smells great, but definitely the frosting is gooey.
It's cake?
So not only is he complaining about people not giving him money, but he's complaining about the lovely brownie that his wife made
what
him.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I wanted to eat it now. It's not ready now.
Where's the candle, bitch?
Yeah, right?
He is really, really obsessed with the frosting not being to his liking. But in clip 2, we'll see that it's fine.
Like, you can tell it needs to be in the fridge more to solidify more. So it's fine, because what happened is, of course, she frosted it when it was out of the oven, so it's probably too warm to solidify yet, and it just hasn't sat in the fridge long enough.
What do you think? I'm a terror.
So she's just off camera and she's like, oh, jeez.
I can't figure out if he's more mad at his wife or how time works. Like,
Right.
he hates everything. So in clip 3, I just want him to shut up about the frosting already.
Know how time works. Okay, we're eating.
The frosting
We got the mukbang.
didn't solidify, like I said.
No,
Oh, darn.
It's fucking
It was very
amateur
gooey
hour
frosting.
upstairs, I guess.
another birthday ruined.
Yeah.
You need times to harden. If it hardens, it's going to be perfect. I've had brownies just like this before.
Oh.
The brownie part tastes amazing. It's nice. It's moist, chocolatey. But definitely
Please
the
don't
peanut
say
butter
that word
frosting
again.
needs more time to cool. But it will. It's in the fridge right now.
Fucked up the peanut butter.
All right,
frosting, though.
She's
That's
already
the worst
packed
part.
her shit and gone.
Yeah, he does a
He's
lot
grabbing
of
a
food stuff.
Fucking hot dog off the grill before it's ready. Like, it's
right.
gotta be in the fridge for a little while
Yeah.
before you eat it. You're just eating shit before it's ready to be eaten, then complaining that it's not good enough.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, he's pissed off because his wife didn't make the brownies until after they were done with dinner. Why didn't you make the brownies before dinner?
I have to eat this on my show.
This is a show about video games, right?
This is a show about video games,
not
but
internet connections and brownies.
he tries to do a lot of different things. He's constantly throwing shit at the wall to see what will stick.
Yeah.
So since you played that, I'll play you this.
that's
He
true.
recently, this is from 3 days ago, was enjoying some Korean barbecue. And I wanted to share that with us. It's not even
Wasn't it on
mukbang.
his
It's like a
birthday
food
too?
review thing.
Yeah.
To start,
The same shirt.
I'm going to try the spicy barbecue pork up here.
Oh, num nums.
It looks
Let's
like
look at the
that.
pan.
looks terrible.
Look at that piece.
It looks like very
yeah.
cheap food.
Looks good.
No.
Num nums.
He's eating with a plastic fork.
It looks like a fish lure.
He puts those on his hats.
Very tender.
For $100. Okay.
Wait for it.
It has both a savoriness and a sweetness to it. But now the spice hits. Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't ready for
Mike.
that. Whoa.
Now the spice
I'm
is
a
after
white
the fact.
male. I can't
This
taste
is
the
not
spice.
content. I'm sorry.
No, this is dinner.
This is not you eating shitty takeout food is never content for anyone. Oh, the pork is
It is
delicious.
for
Great.
Vince.
Gives a fuck. But I want to know,
Vince.
why is he wearing the shirt that he's wearing in the episode that I watched, the most recent episode? Because as somebody pointed out in their subreddit, the buttons are on the right side, but the sizes must come in women's sizes. Because this does
It's
not
his
look
wife's
like
shirt.
a shirt that
She
a
just
man
can't
would
wear
wear.
it
But
anymore.
he explains it.
That's actually particularly why I'm dressed how I'm dressed. Even though it is going to be a little warmer today with partial sun outside, I'm wearing
I can't
shorts
check
and
the
this
Phil
nice
weather reports, man.
new tropical style
Somebody
shirt.
works outside
Because when I play
and the
multiplayer
temperatures
games,
and
typically I get like my
varying
adrenaline
degrees.
pumping when I'm playing them.
It doesn't matter,
And it heats
man.
me up, and I'm like,
just
you know
do
what?
you
Today
have
I'd
to
rather
do to
be cool
survive.
for multiplayer, so that's why I'm actually wearing this.
What a loser.
You ever pick out your outfit based on what kind of video game you're going to be playing that day? Well, we got Pac-Man 4-player today. So.
I feel bad enough just playing video games and wasting time doing it, let alone getting all pumped up and sweaty over it.
God.
Get the fuck
I
out.
played Red Dead Redemption today. That's why I'm wearing this cowboy hat.
Don't mention the cowboy hat. He'll put it on.
Anything that you picked up on that you want to play from this show?
In my clip one, I guess Star Wars Battlefront had come out unexpectedly, and
we watched that.
He's
We
going
did
to
that.
put
It's
you
terrible.
in the experience of Star Wars. It's going to be like a
It should,
Skywalker
sheet metal.
Ranch,
You know the
industrial
game.
light and magic, blow your mind description of
It
what
triggers
this
me
game
too.
was
I
like.
just try
when it
not
came
to
out.
let it get to me somehow.
Basically, it
These
was
are
really
a podcasting
really well
group.
like
They all get together and watch a shitty
let me put it
podcast.
this way,
and
it was
make fun
dropped
of it.
on everyone without real build up, but when it did
They're normies,
drop, it was a
is
few
what
weeks
you
ago
should
when it was
take
announced,
from
right, like a
this.
month ago, everyone was like, oh my god, so excited.
Compelling stuff.
So one of the issues, the reason why this guy has so many detractors in the world, and it's a very active subreddit, I'll tell you. One
That's
of the
done
reasons
now.
is
Sorry,
that
subreddit.
he's not
you can
good
come
at
post
video
on my
games.
website, guys.
So when he plays video games, he plays them poorly. and he's not good at analyzing and reviewing them either. Like all the people who are into video games are like, this guy's an idiot, doesn't know what he's talking about. There's actually a series of videos called This Is How You Don't Play. And this guy made this video showing Darkside Phil playing a video game very poorly and made fun of him. It's like, this is how you don't play this game. And it caught on so much that he created an entire series around it. And it's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
What a great idea.
Yeah, just people goofing on how he sucks at video games. But
that's good.
I want to focus on his podcasting because that's what I do. That's my area of expertise. And I will tell you, when I'm starting off a show, you want to be high energy. You want to be having fun. You know, unless it's a serious topic. There's no serious topics on this show, except for me getting arrested, which we'll get into. But there's no serious topics. So you want to make sure people are having fun, and you don't want to remind them of everything that's weighing on them and all the problems they have in the world.
With all of that being said, I hope that you are all in a good mood and ready to chill with me here on DSP Gaming today. And if not, if something's bugging you, if you're under the weather, if you're bothered mentally by something, hopefully this show will put a smile back on your face and or entertain you or distract you in some way from the bad stuff and hopefully get you back on track.
And now I'm distracted by the terrible things.
I tried.
As a viewer.
Could you imagine reminding people? Like, I realized that like work is hard. And you have a family member who's sick, and you know there's death recently in your family. That was pretty brutal, right? Also, that girl broke up with you. You'll never talk to her again. But hey, we're having fun today, guys. Let's enjoy it. Let's jump on and don't remind people of this shit. Don't bring it up. It's a bad idea.
That just means that he's thinking about that shit.
Yes, his life is crushing him. Yeah. He filed for bankruptcy in 2020.
Yes.
And that's why he's this e-beggar now.
Statements
because he's literally, and look, we've all seen the e-beggars of the world out there. We've all seen the steel toes and things, and it's like, oh, it's kind of embarrassing. But when he's on there going, guys, I need to pay my electric bill tomorrow.
Whoa. Listen, Mr. Beggar, when someone gives you a brownie, just fucking eat it.
Yeah, right. Yes, the guy gets a fucking brownie, and he's mad about the frosting. It's like, dude, you can't pay your electric bill.
Dude, there's smoke in his
Your priorities are on a whack.
Her name's Lucy Tightbox.
So this guy also is delusional. Like I said, he started like in 2008. He claims that he invented YouTube Shorts and TikTok.
Oh.
He claims that he invented game reviews and playthroughs. He thinks he was the first one to ever play a video game on the internet, and then people would watch him play a video game.
He does think that.
On the internet.
That's hilarious.
He's nuts.
It's like, what's his name's dad from Stern, inventing the...
Oh, yeah, Sal Governelli's dad invented toppings on pizza.
Right.
He claims. It's like, I was the first person to put not just cheese, but other shit, too, on a pizza. I doubt it.
He invented the question mark.
Probably not. So this is some fun stuff. There's a bunch of YouTube channels devoted to this guy. One of them is called DSP Tries It, Mamology 101.
Big ups,
and
Mamology.
I guess,
the best.
you know, that recent Dan Snyder doc came out. It's not like Dan Snyder, but Nickelodeon specifically. Quiet on Set, I think it's called. And so people have been sending him videos about that nonstop. Wow. And he's not understanding why that is. So this is him addressing, like, guys, I'm into video games. I don't care about salute your shorts. Like, he's trying to explain. He doesn't understand why this is happening to him.
And right now, one of the big talks is that there's a show on Netflix, I think it is. I don't actually know what it's on. It's on Max, correct? It's on Max. And it's a documentary about how sadly it seems like a lot of the kids were mistreated or put into really uncomfortable adult situations they should not have been in while on these sitcoms. It's all being exposed now years and years later. Okay. So we already watched a video about this a week or two ago, and I told everyone I'm not interested in it. You know, I wasn't around for that era. I don't know any of these kids. I don't know anything about it. It's sad that it happened. Sadly, this is something that commonly probably happens in Hollywood all the time, and now it's good that it's coming to light, but I just don't care about it because I'm not interested. I have no involvement in it. I don't even know anything about it. Someone submitted an ultra clip this week. Oh, here's Dan Schneider's apology for the I don't care. I literally don't care. It has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to add or comment because I'm not involved in it. I don't even know anything about it. So why you would submit this video, I have no idea. We're going to watch it for like a minute, and then I'm going to move on. Because I already said I'm not interested in the idea. I don't know anything about it. But then you submit it as an ultra thing. It's like, oh, watch the video anyway. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here it is.
Okay. So then he puts on this video. You heard that whole buildup where he's going, you guys keep submitting this shit. I already looked at it. I don't care. I don't know what kind of take am I going to have on this stuff. I don't know anything about it. And then we find out the reason why people are all submitting this to him.
Hey, it's Boogie. I played T-Bo on Nickelodeon's iCarly. I got a chance to watch the Quiet
I'm
on
a
Set
fat guy
program.
with cancer.
I reached out to Dan to see if it was something that he'd be willing to discuss.
He just looks like a disc golf player.
I'm okay.
It turns out Darkside Phil and Dan look identical. So everyone's just calling him a pedophile. And he's not even the joke.
Yes, that's
Guys,
true.
you keep sending me this shit. I didn't watch those shows. I don't get it.
I'm not on trial here.
Yeah, so listen to Phil get very upset about this.
Really appreciate you reaching out and giving me the opportunity to talk to you about what we saw over the last 2 nights.
You has a vest on.
That's enough. Like, really, I don't know anything else about it. I'm not gonna watch the show. I don't care about the show. I have no interest in the show. I was an adult when those children's shows were on. I don't need to know anything else about this. Let's move on. Please don't submit more videos about this.
Assholes.
Everyone, no more videos.
He's such a salty little bitch.
I know.
He really is. Yeah.
In Dan's defense, at least he doesn't have a whiny voice like Phil.
Dude, that
He
dude
sounds
loves
like,
feet.
I think Christian pointed out in the chat here, he sounds like Ben
His swimming pool
Shapiro.
was a
Ben
foot.
Shapiro played video games.
Let's
instead
not
of-
start making fun of people's voices, okay?
Yeah, right. That's a good point, Andy.
I'm sorry, man.
Us in glass houses over
Should be
here.
voice phobic.
That's a very good point. All right, Lucy, what else did you pick up on from this show?
Well, you mentioned that he was eating his barbecue beef, whatever the fuck it was
was
with a
pork.
fork.
It was pork. Pay attention.
All right, I wasn't, I got distracted by the cat and all the other
I
excitement.
understand.
While he's having his brownie on his birthday, the chat notices that he's eating his birthday treat on a paper plate. So his response to that is that he's just going to be insulting
gonna be good.
everybody in clip 5.
All right.
Of a cake with the crunchiness.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
what's wrong with paper plates? Anyone want to elaborate on that? Since now I see multiple people saying that in chat because you're idiots.
Oh, they're dumb.
It's not like my wife didn't just completely make this from scratch in the kitchen. Had to wash
Okay.
a ton of dishes
No.
because she did it.
A bowl, a spatula,
Right, and maybe I want to avoid having her have to actually
Measuring cup.
wash dishes because we
Yeah,
don't
that's
have a
it,
working
right?
dishwasher that's been broken for years.
Time
Oh,
out.
jeez. That's been broken for years.
Stop. Just hold up. Yours, you say? Like the shower? Or that moldy bullshit from your roof leak? Or the downstairs bathroom? The dishwasher? The garbage disposal you had fixed because you're shoving chicken fingers down it. So you got to do that. But all of a sudden, dishwasher's broken, dude. I have a dishwasher. I use it maybe once a fucking year. Once a fucking year. I should use it more. Because, the seals go out. So you don't want to, put in your load of dishes and all of a sudden the seal's just leaking all over the place. But it's not that hard to do a couple dishes for, a household of 2 adults and a cat. I mean, hell, I have a household of 2 adults and 2 cats. I'm overworked, man. I don't even know what to do. It's terrible. But this guy wants to be upset about getting called out for using paper plates like a fucking chump. This ain't no picnic, homie. You ain't outside at the homie barbecue on the park. You're in your fucking office at your house chewing on this homemade brownie with the nuts sprinkled on top. Just be a happy piggy and eat your shit and ignore that bullcrap. It's not that difficult. Fuck. I'd understand if you're using paper plates if the power went out and you couldn't wash dishes, got to conserve water or something's happening. But just because you're lazy and you want to frame it as you're being nice to your companion, it's not very impressive. It just isn't. And these guys are going to laugh at him for it.
Well, he can't pay the electric bill either, so it wouldn't matter even if it wasn't broken.
Wow, yeah. That's like considering John with the broken oven level right there.
I just hate him talking about this paper plate because he is the hero of everything. He needs to be, he's doing that whole John thing where he's like, well, you guys are just insulting my paper plate, but I'm doing it because I'm such a nice, wonderful
guy. He's doing it for his wife who was just yelling at for making a shitty brownie
Maybe if you thought it through.
Yeah, this guy's handling this very inappropriately.
This is why you're lonely, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. In clip 6, he's going to belabor the plate thing a little bit more.
This whole thing's like 30 minutes long.
Do a nice thing. Just use a paper plate and throw it out. You don't have to wash it. Oh, no, but, paper plates on your birthday, right? That's a big deal. You're an idiot. Of all the things in life to be worrying about, you're worrying about paper plates.
Like if you had a party of 14 people,
no
fucking
brain.
paper plate it up, huh?
Right?
But it's
your shitty frosting.
He's like Chris Chan. Like he still reacts the same
Chris
way
Chan.
after all of these years of never learning anything.
This is true.
It's like he does not learn how to respond to these people.
He
Like,
could team
so
up with
true.
Patrick Michael and they'd be best friends for 2 days.
2 days. Yeah. They talk about video games and some shit. Then
the most
trolls.
acrimonious breakup ever.
Yes, the trolls for a minute.
Gotta talk about
I will
trolls.
say the one thing that I think is kind of nice is that both in the barbecue pork segment and in this brownie segment, he's eating on camera, but we're not getting the disgusting mukbang noises. However, he does have another really bad podcasting habit. In clip 11, we have a snort montage that was put together by Phil Shampoo on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, big ups, Phil Shampoo. Subscribe to this man. He's a legend. Turbo, snort that up. He's going hard in the paint. Dude. Ripping him. These normies don't even know what's happening. They're like, why did this video get made? Like, make it stop.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
It's very percussive the way that works.
You got like
well, since you played
45
that,
seconds in.
someone found him. someone caught him letting out a juicy fart while playing video games.
A juicy fart.
Listen to this.
Yeah. Oh, it's from the other night.
I didn't even do that, but okay.
What? Didn't do the move or didn't do the fart? Like, let's break this down, chat. We're going agent investigation mode, right? So here's the thing with that. He could have been a sweaty man. That gamer chair is leather. He could be a very sweaty person, and then just off the back of his chair, and it could happen, right? Like you're taking a hot bath, or you got out a hot bath, and trying up is a little suction sound, right? Break the seal. Or you actually just ripped the fucking fart. I really don't think anybody filled in the sound clip or anything like that, but it could be very well that's just an excite fart. Feels really stressed out. He's kind of gassy from earlier. He's ready to go, and he just kind of leaned into it. Like they're gonna laugh at it more. It's good.
Okay. Whatever. All right, you guys ready for the big reveal here on this guy?
Sure.
Because we're watching him.
He plays
going, what's he
WWE
doing?
champions.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not very good at this.
Is that the reveal?
Well, he used to be even worse. Because, and this is from Bill's YT YouTube channel.
Bill's YT?
He put together a short
Okay.
little doc about this guy. And there was one specific incident that he has not lived down.
News today.
This is Keemstar talking about. So this is kind of a clip show here. But Keemstar's talking about what happened with our boy Darkside Phil.
A stream on YouTube got a little
If you ever wanted to know why Team is hated by Phil,
YouTuber
here it
with
is.
over 200,000 subscribers was streaming on YouTube, and he had text on his stream saying the stream will be starting shortly. Please stand by. But here's the problem. Phil didn't realize that his
This is the
camera
funniest
was
thing
on.
to ever see live,
and
by the
well,
way.
and he
This is the funniest fucking thing ever.
He was jerking off on YouTube.
Let me reminisce about that. Oh, it was so cold. I got up in the morning. It was cold. Made myself a hot cup of coffee. You know, just walked out, took a rip off the dab pen. I walked back in, and people were like blowing up. And I was like, what the fuck are people blowing up about? And I looked, and they're like, dude, Phil's jerking off on stream. I was like, no way. And I sit down at the computer and look at the monitor, and there he is, just going to town. Just raging. Oh, so good. The best. The best shit.
That's not good. So apparently he addressed this when it happened. It was embarrassing and everything. But then he came back and tried to change the narrative when he addressed it again.
He became the hero of that.
I did watch it live. It was the funniest thing
You
ever.
fast forward again to 2016 and the
Chad
incident.
saw it live. Yeah, he was there. Oh yeah.
Splurge. Where basically because of a very
Big ups
stupid
to
thing that I did on a
Extra
stream, people tried to basically say that Phil should be banned from the internet and shit like that.
He should have been banned for the time.
What we're watching right here is him addressing it early on. But then in the corner, he's watching himself address this, and he's going to address him addressing this.
I'm like,
he doesn't want drama.
And change the story.
Like,
I know, he's great, isn't he?
I masturbated in front of thousands of children.
Yes,
I'm sorry. What do you want me to tell you? It didn't happen. It did. It did happen. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
he's playing Red Dead.
This is going to be a bombshell. This revelation,
in the card dealing outfit.
all right,
The casino worker
is going to rock the internet. What I'm about to tell you has never at all been revealed, but it is the truth of the matter that none of you expected me to reveal today. All right? You ready for this? I hope you're ready. We don't have enough people on the stream for me to reveal this right now. We should have had 1,000. We only have about 7. So, are you ready for this?
1,000.
The revelation you've all been waiting for.
I planned it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, chat's just.
I
Chat's back.
staged
Got
the
you.
whole
I got you.
thing.
It was a bit.
Please.
It was one of those bits. It's just like, I didn't even know I was on there. And I'm just jerking off on YouTube, but joke's on you. I did that on purpose.
It was his depression.
Does he look impressive while he's jerking off? I feel like that might.
His old face was.
It looked like he was asleep.
Yeah, I was not. I was not impressed. Although, in his defense, rarely do I see a guy jerking off and I'm impressed by it. So,
Killing him.
Oh, that's a good technique.
Kind of a weird question, actually. Now I think about it, Lucy. Were you impressed? You saw some of it just now.
I'm glad that you all answered it so legitimately.
Yeah, well, I mean, some guys, I guess. What else did you pick up on from this show? And Lucy, I'm going back to you because I know Andy has a couple clips. But if you want to jump in anytime, just let me know.
Well, I guess in my clip 2, some chatter tips him $2 to talk about this first-person shooter that I've never heard of, but everybody, is complaining that the transfer from console to Steam and streaming wasn't as good.
Sure.
And this guy it reminded me of somebody, and I'm going to point that out at the end of the clip.
I mean, it's so atrociously badly unpolished and undone. This is the kind of game that if they put months more work into it, it'll probably be fine. But it doesn't play nearly as good as the original did. That's pathetic. Like I said, shooting through each other is pretty bad for a game that's supposed to be a competitive shooter. I don't know how they possibly could have released it like that and not tested it and known that it was that bad.
Boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that.
I saw that coming, but
it sounds like that.
It does, yes.
He really does.
Another complaint people have about him is that whenever he blames everything on everyone but himself.
Sure.
So he claims the reason people don't watch his videos anymore is because YouTube's algorithm and everyone's against him. And when he sucks at video games, he goes, well, the video game is poorly designed.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me sucking at video games. Just like, I mean, obviously I hit the guy and it went right through him. So it's just a design flaw.
Well, you want to talk about why people are bored to tears by this guy. In my clip 3, this was supposed to be, the episode I watched was supposed to be Fighting Friday, where he just plays Street Fighter and Tekken.
Oh, nice.
And he's been playing these fighting games for like months on end, like 8 months.
Okay.
And people are finally getting sick of it. So this was called like Unscheduled Hang Show, because he's just like, I just can't play fighting anymore. They're yelling at me in the chat.
Right.
But then he's going to go on to explain that he does this with everything.
Nobody needs to be introduced to
yes.
this.
He loses interest in things and moves on to something else.
Beats it into the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a dead horse?
Eyes Darkness says if your core audience doesn't like RPGs, what do they like? Number one, I don't think it's a matter of they don't like RPGs.
Drill bibs.
Okay, I don't think it's a matter of they don't like RPGs. It's a matter of they don't want too much of the same thing at once.
Jade likes
right?
wrestling.
Just like, for example, it's not like they don't like fighting games. They just don't want 9 to 10 straight months of fighting games. You understand?
Nah,
Street Fighter 6, people actually enjoyed,
anymore.
but then Street Fighter 6 for 9 months followed by 2 months of Tekken 8 is too much. You need a break, correct? Right? That's what I mean. It just said if there was an RPG that was one major RPG, 80 hours, and I could play it for 2 months and beat it in 2 months, and it was the only RPG I was playing and I was balancing it with other stuff, there wouldn't be an issue. The problem is I have to do it again. I can't believe I have to do it again. You ready? This is the problem. They all came out within 2 months. And I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm playing 100 RPGs at once. It's never going to work. It's never going to work that way. Something has to give.
Great movie.
So again, he's not getting it. He's putting out bad videos people don't care about.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, I thought it was 7 months of playing Tekken and then 3 months of Street Fighter, but apparently it was 6 and 4. So I figured it out now, guys.
But you're the one picking it. Mix in some Dr. Mario, for fuck's sake. Who cares? You have to be playing RPGs all the time, and I have no idea why anyone would want to watch that. Like esports, when they started with that top-down, like swarming game, like it's like watching an old lady play slots at a casino.
Yeah.
What's fun about that?
Nothing.
I don't know who's
Watching
watching
her piss her
that.
pants
But
'cause she's
for
so
8 months
slots?
straight,
That's pretty fun.
mix it up.
Well, I'll tell you, he is mixing it up. In fact, his schedule is getting ridiculous. This podcast is basically him explaining what his streaming schedule is so that we can all write it down and be ready for it.
What we're going to do is we're going to alternate this as a night stream. And we're going to start doing that tomorrow. So we'll talk about this in a second when we get to the schedule. But yeah, what I'm going to do is daytime streams will be alternated between Elden Ring and Helldivers 2 for now. Night streams will be alternated between Street Fighter 6, the second run of Alone in the Dark, and the co-op with my wife. But also, Sunday nights, we're going to be doing the retro reacts of The Walking Dead Season 1. So we've got a lot of variety on the late streams. Just think about that. So Friday night is like Street Fighter, Saturday night is co-op with my wife, Sunday is Walking Dead, Monday is Alone in the Dark. It's like really big variety right now on the late streams, which I think is a great thing. That's what we were missing for the longest time, was the big variety.
He always thinks he's figured it out.
Yeah.
The problem is that none of this is good. You're doing too much. Like, figure out one thing you're good at, people enjoy, and do that.
Nothing.
Well, nobody enjoys any of it.
No one's enjoying any of this shit, which is why his numbers are way down. Did you have something you wanted to jump in with, Lucy?
Yeah, I was just going to say, so I was also listening to a recent episode. One of the problems that I have, and with this clip in particular that you just played, he just spends so much time talking about what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in my clip 10... this is how he's introducing the topics for today's podcast.
Okay. Very nice.
We got a fun podcast today talking about various different topics. Good stuff. Good stuff all around. It should be a solid day here to end the week. And so, where do we begin? How about we begin with yesterday's podcast when early on in the show...
So today we're talking about what we talked about yesterday. And then he just talks the entire time about what they talked about yesterday.
Recapping yesterday? And yesterday they didn't say anything.
It's not even recapping. He's like talking about new topics. I'm like, why was this not yesterday?
So Saturday night is the big premiere that he has coming up with his wife.
Saturday, it's going to be Elden Ring. And on Saturday night, it's going to be the premiere of my wife and I doing a Beyond Two Souls co-op playthrough. Finally, after all the build-up and me talking about this for like a month, it's finally happening this coming Saturday night. So mark your calendars. You're interested to see my wife and I do co-op in a narrative-based game. I hope you'll come back Saturday night and join us for our very special stream.
I guess so.
I know what you guys are all thinking. How does he find the time to do all this? How is he able to play video games all day and all of this streaming and everything? Well, he made an important decision about a month ago. I think he made the right decision.
It's been nuts. Again, I will just reiterate. I am so happy that I decided against doing a documentary about myself this year. I don't know when I would have done it. We're now in April, and I feel like things may finally be starting to just get back to like in line and normal. And we're at the 9th of April. I was supposed to start filming for this documentary a month ago. I can't imagine how my life would have gone. I'm not even kidding. I think it might have been insanely disastrous for everything, for the channel. You know, already the channel was suffering from RPG overload, and now I was going to be juggling a documentary. Like, I think I really, really did the right choice there, thankfully.
I just had the same conversation the other night with you, where I was just like, thank God I'm not filming my life and documenting this for everyone to see. Dude,
he's not going to do filming though,
docs about this guy already. No one wants him making his own one.
No, we watch it all the time.
Yes, right.
We're watching it now.
Nobody wants that.
This is what it's going to look like.
We don't care what you think about you.
Yeah, we know what you think.
Because you're wrong.
That was actually yesterday and today's topic on the podcast that I listened to.
The fact that he's not doing a documentary?
The fact that he's not. And he changes the narrative in that also.
Somebody's doing a documentary.
Yeah, I heard that too.
He starts out by being like, oh yeah, it was my choice not to do it. And then he's like, oh, well, the other guys that I was working with who also do documentaries about lol cows, they didn't want to do it anymore. And I'm like, Pick a lane, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's a compulsive liar. And he also has other things in common with Stuttering John Melendez in that he can't talk real good.
I played like 27, 28 minutes into a match, and we were finishing it, and the match crashed. That's stupid. You get nothing. You get nothing. It's like you get a consolatory or a consolatory prize or consolation prize. You get like a few medals.
Easy for you to say.
Nailed it. You got there, buddy. So one of the problems with this guy is that he thinks that the amount of effort he puts into something should be equivalent to the amount of money he gets from people for doing it. And so he says these types of things all the time. Now, he doesn't have just one YouTube channel. He has multiple YouTube channels. He's putting out, at last I saw, he's putting out 6 to 8 videos a day, and videos are an hour plus. This all this guy is doing all the time. So he's not really trying to make quality content. He's just trying to make quantity content. And that's all he's doing.
I'm totally talking
and he's explaining that he needs people giving him more money for this shit.
The vortex.
I will say this. If you're watching the parts of that Retro React and you're enjoying it, please like the videos you're enjoying, leave comments and let me know what you think. I want that feedback, and consider supporting, whether a super thanks or maybe a tip on the channel or becoming a member, only because that channel, there's a ton of work going into it. Just this week, Fallout 3, the new restored version, now widescreen, upscale to HD, 60 frames per second, is going to start going live on that channel. And it's so much work going in, but I'll be honest, I don't get that much support because I only stream once a week there, and the videos don't bring in a lot of ad revenue. They're not getting tons of views. So it would be great if you like this playthrough, if you could support it in some way. Okay.
Fuck you, dude. He's acting like he made the game.
I know.
You're playing a game.
Guys,
so much work goes into playing the game.
It's now widescreen and 1080. Why aren't you giving me money for this? I don't understand. Like, how do you still not understand how life works? The end of his episode from yesterday, I just wanted to show this to you real quick.
Let's hope for the best. Let's see. All right. Guys, it is multiplayer day. Thank you for chilling with me on the Level 1 podcast. I hope you enjoyed the show.
So it was, yeah, he's a bee and it says enjoy your spring for some reason.
A bumblebee.
Look, it's a bumblebee. But what I want to point out is that this guy podcasted for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And look at how much money he made after an hour and a half on this. He's got $39 of a $50 goal.
Hey, that goal lives.
It's like, what are we doing? No wonder you're filing for bankruptcy.
Begging.
You're making $20 an hour podcast or trying to do your podcast and streaming video games all day. It's not working.
Do what you love. You'll never work a day in your life.
Is that how that works? I'm not sure that's true.
That's why he's a bumblebee.
Anything else that you want to point out from the show, Lucy? I know you have some more clips in here.
I did just really enjoy. I had a little bonus clip in there. It was just my favorite moment of the episodes that I checked out.
Personally, I really like nuts. I think they're tasty.
That was all.
Yeah.
I just needed to have that in my life.
I love to eat peanut butter. I love to eat honey, and I also love to eat beans.
All right, we're not doing a Jerry Banfield sign. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get people excited about that. Just reminded me of that type of mentality. So
gonna be like
there's
a
a
meme
lot
on
more
their show.
to unpack with this guy. I was going through the subreddit. Like I said,
there's a lot
very
to
active. People are very annoyed with this guy and the content that he puts out. And they make fun of everything that he does. The eating food aspect is so gross.
He's completely unlikable.
He's completely, yes.
And whenever we come across a character like this, I always think this is the guy I move away from in a bar. I've said it many times.
Yeah.
But I always think like he would, if he's the only guy in a convenience store, he's going to hold the cashier hostage with his opinions.
No, he's not.
Going back to that Bill's TY channel. This is, again, from that video I was watching to get some background information. So he was on Twitch for a while. So he was on YouTube. And then he left YouTube because he was being treated unfairly. Yeah. He's got a lot of problems with YouTube. Went to Twitch and was trying to make money over there. And then he got kicked off Twitch.
Hateful slurs.
Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs in violation of section 4.2.7 appropriate conduct agreement. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame brain pieces of dumb fucking shit?
So I didn't realize this. Apparently, he was saying a lot of gamer words and a lot of crazy shit. I thought that was the norm on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I don't know. He must have been taking it to another level or something, or they just wanted to get rid of him.
So bad.
Yeah, because he's annoying.
He's annoying, yeah.
Who are these podcasts? WATP.
It's appropriate. So again, these are guys who get together and look at somebody's terrible podcast and just pick it apart. That's their whole thing, and they found the Level 1 podcast, so big ups to who are these podcasts. Maybe we can get together one day and laugh at Phil together. But still, that's the normie viewpoint of DSP currently. I got something for Snort Hogan next.
Something, brother.
This is a DSP's unhinged rant about detractors. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna play the button. I'm gonna walk away, get a beer, come back. So enjoy.
Snort, snort, snort.
Big up Snort Hogan. Where's the clip?
Snort. I got the drip. Go.
Someone left a comment on the video. It's an insanely lengthy comment, and I would just like to read this verbatim. All right? I'm just going to read the comment verbatim, and I'm very curious to hear everyone's thoughts on it. So here's the comment left on my Alone in the Dark video where we were talking about this. Okay? Here it is. The majority of the detractors don't hate you for any real reason. They just monetize their videos. Duty made videos about Wings of Redemption before he ever came to you. And he was bullied out by the other Wings detractors. So he stopped and started making them about you. It's literally just for money for most of these big ones, and YouTube stopped them. If YouTube had stopped them from monetizing this crap, they would go do something else. The majority of the videos are your new content from today, with clips from years and years ago spliced in everywhere to try to create a false narrative. They don't care about anything at this point but making money, and they will fabricate stuff just to keep their money rolling in. Let's continue. The original detractors were actually just a bunch of crazy and obsessed people who were fanboys of Kojima. You kept saying bad stuff about Hideo Kojima while playing Metal Gear Solid, and that made them get really mad. They're all long gone now, and probably on.
I'm gonna pause this. This comment is strange, right? It reminded me of something that happened a couple of years ago. I'm on the fence of whether or not this is like Phil's actual writing or not. I know people have AI matched it to 90% or whatever, but people who hang around other people for too long of a time in a parasocial relationship end up talking like each other. So it's kind of hard to dial in. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. But this is from Spider12. That's the YouTube account. It's got 1 subscriber, and he's a person, I guess. We'll figure it out one day, maybe. Who knows? Let me go to my downloads really quick so I can give you guys the full big old read about this whole thing. Let me slide it on over so I can read it here for you. All right, there we go. Hey, I think if I press forward once, you guys can read it too. Just in case if you guys needed to read it while I lose it and bring it back, I guess. Okay, so this is from Spider12-MV10Y. And it reads, as you can tell, the majority of detractors don't hate you for any real reason. I don't hate Phil. I just fucking don't like him. I think it's pretty fucking easy at that. You know, it's not too difficult. People don't like Phil for various reasons. People might hate Phil. They just monetize the videos. All right. Do you want to talk about some monetization stuff? Well, we'll go into it. Like, back in the day, that's okay. They were gatekeeping faggots, and they would end up gatekeeping people from monetizing Phil content unless if they were under their banner. And ride or die in with them. That was the name of the game back then. People said, fuck you, I'm doing it anyway. Snort Brunel was the first one. Tevin came. Tevin did the same thing. Fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. Well, and that's kind of what caused this whole community to move in that direction. They were tired of being told what they could and could not do and how they could enjoy or create with Phil's content and be their own force in the scene. And what spawned from that is a beautiful thing. Because I think right now we're a community that doesn't gatekeep people. We'll let you show up like Duty, push out 14 videos of shit, shovel it towards everybody, and nobody will bat an eye. We might make fun of them. We might make fun of a lot of different people for various reasons on their different takes on film. Some of Julius Cruz, Raven, Pastor Miller comes to mind. All these kind of cats who come and go and leave. It happens. This is just how it goes. But not once have I ever heard anybody say, don't do that shit. Fuck you. Go die in a hole. Go just fucking fill in a ditch somewhere. We just go, make your shit, and we move on. We'll make fun of you, or we won't. That's just how it is right now. That's how it's been for a long time. I've been trying to preach very, very long for pointing and laughing at Phil is the best course of action. Do you need to get involved? Nah. Is that big of a deal? No. Should you get involved if you feel like you want to have your own voice and have your own take and do your own fucking thing? Do it. It's a good time. That's how it should be. A majority of detractors get along fine. A lot of people sing Kumbaya and have their own little groups and factions and cliques and things like that. And I personally think that these people who join forces with other people at the core need to realize that you are dealing with other people. Other people will lie. Other people will backstab. Other people will put out your info and run a train on you and smash you into the ground for whatever they want. They're people. You're going to have to deal with that shit here. Just like you're going to have to deal with whatever else you're going to deal with in the real world. But overall, this detractor community is very creative, extremely welcoming, and will let you just do your own fucking thing quietly in the corner. You can finger paint. You can finger paint with a piece of shit in your hand. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. As long as I'm pointing and laughing at something and having a good time on the internet with my friends, that's all it should be. But still, we get back to this. This guy goes, Duty made videos about wings before he came to you. Yes, he did. He was bullied out of the other detractor. No, from what I've heard, Duty was told, hey, you should go try DSP. Do the same shit, just do it with DSP. And 007 told him that shit, from my knowledge. And Duty tried it. He got caught up in the algorithm stream, and he hasn't stopped since. Now, if you like Duty or you don't, that's just your opinion, man. I can't change that for you. I can't make you see the light. I can't make you plunge into some darkness. I can't do anything for you. I'm not going to hold your fucking hand. You're a grown person if you're here. You should understand the terms to this shit. You want to watch a guy who's going to lie to you all the time? Then do it. You should know what he's about. You should do your homework on these people. You should look at them and see what they're saying, hear what they're preaching, if you really want to. Pastor Miller was a great example. Pastor Miller said some pretty fucking spot-on shit. He just could not give it to you in a correct fashion. The presentation, which I find was hilarious coming from a pastor, is fucking garbage. If he could have framed it better, maybe things would have been differently for him. But instead, he got mad about all the boyfriends, talked shit about a bunch of different people, and he is now getting a divorce, mad at his wife who cheated on him, and is just slowly withering away to like 10 people viewing his videos. I mean, that's just what it is. It's the vortex, man. Nobody gets out of here clean. Nobody does anything else. A lot of people now in this community just want to point and fucking laugh. That's it. It's that fucking simple. It's not that deep. We just want to laugh at this idiot for whatever dumb shit he does. He's bad at games. Laugh at him for that. He's bad at being a husband. Laugh at him for that. He's bad at being a caretaker of animals. You know, a friend. Oh, wait, he doesn't have friends anymore. Never mind. Check that one off the fucking list. But he goes on. And it's literally just to make money for the big ones. And if YouTube stopped monetizing their crap, they would do something else. No. I was doing this before I could even make money on this shit. And the only reason I monetized it, people said, hey man, can I throw you a couple of shekels for a joint or a beer or something like that? I was like, yeah, but I'm going to put it back into this production. I'm going to put it back into different projects that I want to do for this whole thing. I mean, the only reason I opened up Goutopia.net and to spend the money and to go through the legal processes and to push it that far is because people wanted a place to fucking have that they could call their own home. A forum that they wouldn't get yelled at like a fucking stepdad running in drunk, slamming open your door and yelling at you for playing video games and laughing like a fucking lunatic and then closing the door because he doesn't know what's happening. You know, people wanted something, a different avenue. And that's what I gave them. I gave them a different avenue. And if you're really into the game and you really want to do it, you're going to find a place to be, a place to talk about this shit, and a place to enjoy this content. Can you post a link? Hey, I don't know if Close is out there, but Close, can you help me out, buddy, with a link to Goutopia.net? Because I really don't want to click on another window and have another blue screen right now. But he goes on. The majority of their videos are oh no, it's the right your. No, excuse me. It's your new content with clips from years ago spliced in it to create a narrative. No. Some people splice it in to, like, be their voice. Look at Memology. Look at Snort Burnell. Some people splice it in because he can't do it. Oh, it's shameful. You're not a wrench? How are you not a wrench? I guess I'll go break the system really quick. Okay. Thank you, Sheet Metal. I appreciate you, my roofing homie. I hope you're ready with your sun hat and your sunscreen, you ginger fuck. Fantastic. But still, Phil goes on this massive rant about this whole comment, and I think I'll double back to it. I'm sure a lot of you guys were able to listen to this whole rant, and I just want to hear him out for a bit and let him go into this and dig into it. So let's play it for a bit.
On heavy medication of some sort at this point. Again, this is a comment on my video. I'm not saying this. This is me reading a comment. Okay?
So, I'm sorry for pausing it so fast, but it might be the dab. It might be, hanging out and drinking a couple of these 11 point, what are these? 11.7? Yeah, 11.7 triple IPAs. But why do you not? Why do you have to even tell me that it's not you? This is a comment you claim that is from your YouTube that you approved and is under, a whole bunch of different shit. It's something that you look for and you cherry picked and you saw this. And it's just silly. It really is. And I just don't get how this guy can come in here and pretend like, oh no, it's not me, man. It's not this, it's not that. Boom. Have a wrench. Quit your bitching. You're a man. No, you're not. You're not a managing. You're standard moderator. I don't even know if that was an option. I don't even know what that option was. YouTube never told me about those operators. And if I did, it was, in an email. And I didn't even look. But you're already pointing out all the fun stuff about this account. Like, it's not even a year old. It was born in July. It showed up randomly. It has one subscriber, weird. And that's it. So, it's just a very strange thing to put out there. To say to somebody, to deal with. And he cherry-picked this and to tell you that he's, like, not the writer multiple times. It's very Seuss. It's very Seuss to me. Because, like I said, it looks like Dave Speak. It sounds like Dave Speak. But we'll keep it running.
It's literally 90% money-based now. They just never really made a career out of it. It would have mostly died out if not for that. Duty and the other spam uploaders make thousands of dollars a month doing this kind of content. More than they ever would have done doing anything else because they're all untalented morons. They treat making content about you like some people upload clips of their family or of the movie Frozen. I don't get that. I guess what they're saying is like obsession. Like, I upload all the content about my family. Oh, I'm the biggest fan of Frozen. Well, I'm the biggest hater of Darkside Phil. Monetize that shit. I guess that's what he's trying to say.
Monetize the haters. Just like Craig.
Let's continue.
I'm sure.
Most of the detractors are far more racist and sexist and anything else than anything you ever did. It's not valid hate. Now, before I continue, I'm just going to say something right now. Those people who claim that they hate me because of things that I say and do, the things they say and do are far more vile. You have no idea. Like, no exaggeration, and this is me from my understanding. They call people who are fans of me or supporters of me dense. Okay? Do you know what that means? Do you know where that comes from?
Madara has dent. That's where it comes from. Madara was a mod. Madara's god was a mod for film. And he has a spoon-shaped dent in his fucking head. He tried to get disability checks from the government for the dent in his head. And the government told him, nah, that ain't happening. Go work a job, wage slave. It's just like, that's where it spawned from. People started to say, dude, that's a fucking dent. You're fucking dented. And it was just easy. It's easier to say than retard, or wheelchair, or mouth drooler, or lame brain piece of shit. I don't know. Come up with any other, term you want to use. And you can apply it to Phil's chat. Lonely individuals. There's my favorite from Actually. Big ups to Actually. Please come if you're out there sometime, somewhere, somehow see this video, man. Come be a moderator for my website, homie. Come back, homie. I will honestly feel like if the website will make it if this man comes back. That's how I feel. It's like the beacons are lit at this point. But I digress. The fact that we come up with terms and memes and silly shit to laugh at Phil and his devout following it is just because we have nothing better to do than point and laugh at the shit. We call them whales, guppies, 50-bit bitches. Well, actually, Phil, that was the dude who did it. Yeah, he called those guys 50-bit bitches. So never mind about that one. But still, it's just a term we come up with, and it's just funny, and we just roll it.
They're basically saying that when you were a child, someone dropped you on your head, and you have a malformed skull because of it, a dented head, and you have like brain damage.
Are we wrong? Are we wrong? I mean, the government disagreed with him, but are we wrong? Maybe. Who knows? But as far as dropping on the head and you have a dented head, is that just like a jab at tummy time? Because tummy time has been fucking funny as fuck. Big ups to Meerkat for the tummy time stuff. It is the funniest shit. And Phil's just like hyper aware of shit, talk about his oddly shaped head, and he doesn't want people to make fun of him for it, and he's like, oh, please don't say anything about that. But yeah, he'll go into all sorts of stuff here. We got 39 minutes.
This is a common term they use in their community. They're making fun of brain-damaged people, and like, that's fine. That's totally
they
acceptable.
Donate to you.
Oh, but if Phil says that someone's a mouth drooler because they mash playing a fighting game, that's not acceptable. Correct?
No, it's not.
But
because
they have a literal term they use
droolers.
in every piece of their
like,
content.
Literally.
And that's acceptable, saying people have brain damage. What? No, it's not only hypocritical, it's worse than what I do. Worse.
Okay.
But they're okay doing it
because
because
on the
they're making
internet
fun
for all
of
your
me.
money.
Get it? It's not. It's insanely hypocritical. It's 100% fucked up the way that they do it.
100%.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is absolutely true. Dax McGain or Dax again. I don't know how to say your name. They also say people are wheelchairs, meaning they're handicapped. Yes, because we all know that the only people who watch my content must be handicapped. That's why they do it.
Rob on Wheels. Sidella, who escaped. Both of these motherfuckers escaped Piggy Roach and told the detractors, thank you for saving me. Sidella, who's a big fucking piece of shit, be racist towards fucking Tevin all the time, telling him to die, and being a scumbag. Milk and Cookies actually came over and said, sorry, dudes, I didn't know I was being a big piece of shit, and just dragged on. Sidella left. That dude was a shitbag. But now you got people like Jade. I'm sure you got like 12 other fucking people who roll up to the streams and just get planted there like Jade. Ooh, and their fucking mom fucking goes off and spends their fucking disability check at the fucking casino. It's fucking embarrassing. People have identity crises there. They can't figure out who they are. They don't even know if they want to be male, female, weightlifter, bodybuilder, super secret tech spy. All I knew is this person had a bank account that was set up for just giving Phil money. You could pretend that you're some Mormon lifestyle man living out in Salt Lake City, enjoying city planning, and secretly you're sitting at a desk at night or during your workday and watching Phil because you can't live that kind of a fucking life, and it makes you sad, so you give him money every fucking day to try to hope that he still floats his hopes and dreams on this shit sea of YouTube. It's fucking embarrassing. It should be, and that's why we laugh at these people. I mean, like, where else are you going to go with a lot of this kind of stuff? He has somehow become the biggest autism magnet, the biggest retard magnet, the biggest wheelchair magnet I have ever seen on the internet. He has people rolling up, it's my birthday, Phil, here's your fucking sub for the month. And then they leave. Nobody sits here and enjoys Phil without either being dented in a wheelchair or is a fucking stupid LARPer. To me, LARPing's stupid. Don't just be yourself. If you want to call Phil a shitbag, call Phil a shitbag and move on. You know, get banned. He's going to have a tougher time with people doing that than he is ever going to have a tough time people fucking kissing his ass, agreeing with him, telling him what to do, trying to fucking pull the rope. Piggy is great at walking out the rope on his very own. I mean, I thought when Cats canceled the screen on Saturday, I thought we were going to get the super chill rope screen. I thought we were just going to show up and it's going to be like, hits the button, and we're going to get the David Carradine from the Velcro ceiling, bro. Like, this is how it goes for the fail. And now he's got this magical comment that unlocks all of the detractors' dirty secrets that he does that we don't want you to know from our secret fucking groups and shit. Nah, that's not how it goes over here anymore, man. It hasn't been like that in years. So, tough shit. Tough shit. You got to deal with the real fucking shit. You got to deal with real homies who want to fucking talk shit about you on the internet and your fan base, and you can't fucking cope with it. That's the real fucking life. That's the real shit that Phil signed up for. You can't escape your past. You've already squirted that shit out just like a fucking tube of toothpaste. Or, you know, an uneven load on Cat's fucking back from Tyrone. You ain't getting anything else out of this fucking life here. So, what is it? You're going to sit there and scrounge for every little scrap you can get? Or are you going to try to fucking escape the shit and try to be a real fucking person? Like, he's never going to escape the character of Darkseid Phil, right? I recently watched the Macho Man Randy Savage, right? Bio. It was great. It was great. And the best thing about Randy is that after it was all said and done, everything was done and he was done with the business, a little gray in his beard, he went and got married to his high school sweetheart. Some chick he left to go and work in the industry for. He just went. He couldn't deal with it, so he left. He was cutting people out left and right out of his life until he fucking finally found his peace at the end of his shit and, you know, sadly had a heart attack from all the steroid use, probably a bunch of pill use and coke and all the fun stuff. And, you know, it caught him. But that's what it was. But still, that's the best thing about the Macho Man. That's why I liked being the Macho Man, is that he was a real motherfucker. He'd work as hard as any other fucking person to get that shit just fucking right. You go watch WrestleMania 3 if you don't believe it. That's all I'm going to say.
It, right? Like, what? And even if they were handicapped, who cares? That's insanely offensive and discriminatory.
People care because people have feelings about handicapped people.
Who you are in your life, if you're handicapped or not, who cares? You can't watch someone on the internet and like their content? What are you talking about? You see how messed up this is? And that's their community. That's how they talk in their community. But that I'm worse somehow. How am I worse than that? That's 10 times worse than what I said.
Oh, he saved his money like a motherfucker.
Anyway, let's continue. They just want to pretend that their hate is valid so that it sounds valid. You could make yourself into a perfect angel in every way. They would still hate you. They would not miss a beat because this is now their job.
It isn't about hate. It's not my job.
As for their viewers, they find it funny to consume this stuff, and they have turned it into a daily routine, and the comments are all about money and not being good at games. It's mostly people who are jealous that you make money being a streamer, and they can't. Most of the restreamers literally are just failed streamers.
Okay.
They can only get any attention or make any money if they upload your content. They try to make their own content sometimes, and they get single-digit views on it.
Terrible. I probably have some single-digit views videos, but my thing has always been I make the content that I want to make. Like, currently I'm producing a show that hopefully I get to try out next week with my friend Nat. She's a great chick from good old over across the ponds, the UK of England, right? A foreign detractor. But I've known her for a long time, and she wants to do a show with me and talk about some locale. So, sorry, Close, we're not doing Critical Mass, and instead I'm doing something else with, you know, this chick, because she's really interested in doing it. But still, it'll be fun. I've been producing it behind the scenes. I've been trying to build it up and make my own shit and learn from people like Alt, who have far better production shit on their YouTube videos and their live streams and things like that. But doing that is what you let me put it this way. This isn't my work. This isn't my job. I'm not dependent on any money you give me. I'm not dependent on a super chat, a tip, or your fucking subscribe, or your, viewership. It's okay, Close. You can always come back. Shh, don't tell her. She's not here. She's probably sleeping. But still, like, it's just, we do this for a good time. Do people make money off of film? Yes. Yes, they do. I'm one of them. But I could go make money off of anybody else. I can make a fucking channel dedicated to Cobes. I can make streams on Cobes. Big ups to Seizure Bot 5000 and Chauncey for their stream the other night and the dope shout out. I appreciate you guys. Those are always fun streams and great videos and a good time. That's a real fucking fun podcast if you ever catch that one. But still, we do this for fun. We want to point and laugh and have a good time. And that's about it. If people upload 8, 10, 12 videos a day, monetize them all and get $1,000 a month, great. I don't give a fuck. That ain't my money. I don't give a fuck. Just like I don't give a fuck how much money your dents give you, Phil, or how much you spend on WWE champions. I just find it funny that you fucking do it and you try to lie about it. That's the funny part to me, is that I get to laugh at all of the silly shit that happens here. This is the best reality show I have ever found. I mean, I told Mike Klum, I told June the King, I've talked to both of them when they were doing their documentaries on Phil. And Phil doesn't want to know that I talked to either one of them, to be honest, because he's afraid of that. But I'm telling these guys, we're normal fucking people. We work jobs. We're just here to fucking laugh together. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. And we get the shit in the stick for some faggot shit Freddie Fucks did a long time ago. We get some fucking shit in the stick for people understanding Phil or what happens because the lore's so deep. I get that. I don't get heartbroken over it. I get the mean comments. I don't give a fuck. Because all I want to do is put out videos and try to entertain people with my stupid shit on the internet. Because all I want to do is point and laugh. It's really that simple. That's why my business is called Point and Laugh LLC. Registered in the great state of California, and I paid way too much for it because fuck this state.
If you make yourself super clean and super boring, they're just gonna paste in clips from your past and magnify tiny things to push a narrative, because that's their job at this point, and that's what makes it work. Being super clean and boring is not going to stop them. It will just make your content boring for the people who like you and support it. This is why people say the meme words, because you said something 6 years or so ago, and that's something that's detractors still splice into their videos daily.
That's because it's a meme. It's a meme.
The thing these guys hate is any possibility of this gravy train that they're on ending. So if they see you do anything that they think might actually improve your public perception, they're going to try to counter it. Okay?
This is why we watch the Normie podcast show before we watch this clip. Is that normies know you beg. Normies know that you're fucking a terrible person to your chat. A terrible person to your wife. A terrible person to the people who view your shit content. And it's amazing. It's amazing that you can sit here and suck up this delusional bullshit from this person who has 1 subscriber on their YouTube channel, only started in July of last year. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Build your narrative more, Phil. Here you go. Build it up.
If they thought that a documentary would come out that would actually see you in a positive light, and it might change how some people see you on the internet, and actually attack the creators of like the detractor
Nobody's
stuff.
gonna attack.
Well,
no.
They're gonna try to get you not to do that. And even
do you really want to attack creators? I got solutions for that now. I got plenty of solutions. And by the way, if anybody wants to go for a lawsuit, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. Sorry.
And give you money to try to convince you not to do it. These people are just protecting their careers at this point. They even copyright strike each other, and they have their own turf wars, and then they blame you for it because they try to get the competition out of the picture because of their money.
What competition?
They're just a bunch of parasites clawing at each other to try to...
Bro, I'm not competing in the goddamn Special Olympics for a fucking reason. I'm not here trying to peddle nonsense. I'm not here trying to put out 10 videos a day, clip him every single time. That ain't my fucking thing. I'm not here for the retard relay race. Alright? I'm here because I want to be. Because I have a desire to be. And when I don't, I'll fucking hang it up, move on. It's really that fucking simple. It's nothing more than that. That's it. It's that easy, guys. I want to make shit I want to make. Like I've been telling you.
They take money from you. They're like hot dog sellers clamoring around a stadium. You have no idea. I'm continuing. This is all one comment.
And
you have no idea how sad the
turf war.
detractor community actually is. You
They
think
know.
it's legit and has
Besides,
some foundation
everybody
to
talks
it.
shit about
No,
everybody.
it's actually just really stupid. If you were a woman, none of this would have happened. It would have ended long ago because
What's up, Sonic
it's
Jade? Thank you for the
unacceptable
5
in the
piece.
current
Go
climate
Poncho.
to do this to a woman. However, because you're a guy, YouTube allows this to happen. If
Bad Bunny, Beauty, Amberlynn, any of these fat chicks who are on the fucking elephant grind or the fucking female ewes are all getting made fun of, man. Nobody fucking cares. Methica is the recent one, right? I'm fucking having a field day gathering all of her clips. All because Cobra wants to stick his dick in crazy. Now he's getting evicted. Now he has to deal with her crazy bathtub streams and her getting hammered and her having a fucking Cobes body pillow that she probably fucking grinds on every fucking night. I mean, she's just a fucking ball of fun, isn't she, chat? That's what's up. That's what's up, YouTubes. Dude, Cobes is hitting on all cylinders right now. I'm telling you. I'm building Cobra content. I'm telling you, it's great. I love it when he makes the little, like, troll talks and shit. Because he hasn't seen trolls. He hasn't seen real motherfuckers who are going to show up. I mean, I'm going to build a fucking stream and clap that clown. You kidding me? Fuck, I'll make a drive out to Wyoming. I've been there. I've been to that shithole city. I'll fucking show up, knock on his door, and be like, let's stream. Oh, there's your pop-up, homie. Thank you. How does an 8-month YouTube account know so much about Phil, and how did this subhuman obtain so much trust and dedication to Phil? Definitely a sock account. In Sonic Jaded's opinion. Interesting. I don't know if it's like a sock account, but I do kind of feel like somebody typed up this shithole just for Phil to fucking bait it out. Just for Phil to build up the narrative. Just like you got the narrative for the new gamer fucking controller. Because, it melted and there's stick drift. Oh, wow, we got stick drift. Now Cat can't come to the stream and play the video game that isn't even co-op. Like, goddamn. Like, we're building the fucking shit. We're chumming the fucking waters to try to get somebody to fucking be like, yeah, it's the us versus them mentality. And it's really not there. There's no turf war. There's no nothing. There's nothing like that happening. It doesn't exist here. It doesn't exist in this community. That shit's been long dead, motherfucker.
If it were some way that you could get in touch with YouTube and get them to actually look into, ban, and demonetize this as bullying content, which it all is, by the way. I know you'll choose to ignore it, but most of it is totally against YouTube's terms of service.
I mean, I heard
it would all end.
About him fucking
the hard part is making them do
this
because you are a man and there is no real PR hit for it. If they allow this to happen to a woman, YouTube would look bad. But because I'm a guy, they allow it to happen and even promote it and let it be monetized.
Stinky motherfucker.
Okay?
I know. I got
this is why this Mike Plum documentary has set them a lot. It had the potential to get what is going on noticed by people at YouTube or maybe outside the current ecosystem, and your detractors definitely do not want that.
No. Stop. We just watched the normies laugh at you, Phil. We want that shit. We want as many normies to understand why we laugh at you because we laugh at you. We need that shit. It's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious that you have to beg people for money when you're fucking running up the shit for a WWE champions. It's hilarious that you pretend like you don't DoorDash every fucking meal. That your day off is just sitting around watching the Fall Out fucking TV show. By the way, I gotta start watching that soon, I guess. It'll be good. I hope. Or not. And then I'm just gonna play Fallout New Vegas and feel better about myself. I should mod that fucking game, to be honest.
That's the comment. So.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Look.
Here's the deal
again,
from...
I mean, let me pull up the comment again. He left out a very interesting thing that was pointed out earlier today. I forget who pointed it out. Somebody pointed it out today. But there's a line in there that says something along the lines about some autism. That trolls have autisms and shit. I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Something about the detractors being autistic. So it's in there. I ain't even gonna fucking read this bullshit. It's just, it's so fucking, it's sad. Bunch of parasites chewing at each other. I don't chew at shit. I devour. Okay. It's just a fucking terrible fucking take, man. It just is. But I also found out that this guy does some terrible shit. And again, this is the same account. Talking to Phil about the Baldur's Gate 3, doing the long fucking takes. Telling him to really kind of just like not bash the shit, not do this shit. So this is some kind of either trusted pay pig or it's just like Phil himself. And I'm leaning towards more like this is fucking 1 minute man on a sock at this point. Because just because people found this fucking, I think this came from GSP Gout over on Twitter, who posted these comments up about that shit. So yeah, it's just fascinating that this guy is doing all this stuff. Here, let me see here. You really need to be less aggressive with how you talk about games like this. This is a BG3 comment, by the way. But yeah, it's the same account. This is 2 months ago. Part 70 is where he's at on this comment. It's fine to laugh and have a joke because the romance writing is cringe. It's really not. I've been playing BG3. It's pretty fucking good. God damn, I love this game. It's hard. I'm like addicted to fucking the heroin that's Balatro. And then I'm trying to fucking speedball it with some fucking BG3 at night. It's unhealthy, man. It's fucking unhealthy for sure. Love this comment. I do. Or the combat or AI can be really annoying and buggy. Well, it's better on PC, I can tell you that much. This scene would have been really funny and lighthearted, and everyone would have enjoyed it. However, when you go on and turn it into criticizing the game on a fundamental level, instead of just accepting the game for what it is, and say the writing or dialogue is bad, that the only person who like it are horny nerds. Oh, it's the whole horny nerds rant. I'm sure a lot of you guys got that one. And people need to accept that it's not the best game ever. All you're doing is rallying people up who love the game. Then the detractor channels upload this and turn the massive fan base of the game against you. Okay. Phil's saying dumb stuff about a game that a lot of people are passionate about, and then people show up and laugh about it because we tell them he's doing this stupid shit. This is BG3, by the way. He's not playing stellar ass. This is what happened with MGS, Metal Gear Solid, big ups, Evil AJ once again, long ago. When you needlessly criticize it in a specific way, you do here, and make it personal to the game and the developers, antagonizing the fans in a way that you don't need to do as a Let's Play channel. You can joke and have fun with this stuff without beating the game with a stick every time. Is that a cat reference? This is you no favors at all. I know you think you're just being honest, but fans and especially people who are giving you money, which I assume is this guy, that's why he's so heated and making this fucking comment, to play the game, really love it, and are not going to take this kind of criticism well. Right? What else do we got here? This, let's see, criticism, you do, that, I don't even know what this is. This is a lot, and sometimes it's fine. Oh, you do this a lot, and sometimes it's fine. Look at that, I can read context, people. If the game isn't bad, or your audience thinks it's bad, then there's no problem. For instance, Starfield is Mock City, and everyone loves it when you rip on it. I enjoyed Starfield. I knew it was going to be kind of a shit show game, but hey, I really kind of like Bethesda's bullshit, so I'll keep buying it. I have like 4 copies of Skyrim on different consoles. I don't even give a shit. Different platforms. I've played it like fucking 5,000 hours. Don't give a shit. Great game. Don't play it anymore. Probably will still do another build one day. But if you do it to a game that you know your audience and supporters really love, you're just hurting yourself in confusion because you are making them angry for no reason. This is needless. Elf farming from people you need to keep on side to run your business. Okay, 1 minute, man. Send him another $10 and tell him he's bad at video games that you love. Again. That's what I'm feeling right here. Like, really, this guy talks like fucking 1 minute, man, or Game Trekker. He doesn't really talk about Slayer because there's not enough mentioning of Singapore. And there's not enough mentioning of K-pop either, so it can't be that guy. I'm not saying this because I'm a rabid fan of the game. Bullshit, you sound like you are. I'm saying this because this is one of the things that you rile people up and it turns people against you. All right? So what? That's how you get views. That's how you get noticed. I mean, most of social media is built up off of this shit. They're trying to engage you on purpose with shit you don't agree with shit that makes your blood boil because you will click that link, you will argue in the comments, you will fucking go after people and engage on the platform. That's all they fucking want. That's all it is. It's not that fucking difficult to figure out. It's been social media for a long fucking time. You get mad at people fucking beating animals? Well, guess what, buddy? You're going to see a lot of people beating animals and people doing detractor videos on people who do that, which they should, because I think if you beat an animal, I'm beating your ass. This is like watching Star Trek with someone you really know that likes Star Trek and say, damn, that mustard looks like crap. It's all rubber and shit. What the fuck? That rock looked like it's plastic. And he goes on and on and on because he has hurt feelings about how Phil fucking talked shit about his game. And it hurt his feelings. And he got 4 likes in a comment or 2. It's feedback. But Phil, for this BG3, I stopped caring what my detractors say about me a long time ago. Dude, this was about the people who make you money. The people who give you money. The people who view your channel like the game that you're playing. It's not about us. We don't give a fuck what you play. We don't give a shit what you do. As long as it's funny, that's it. It's not really that hard. And I've been doing this for nearly 16 years. and always been honest with my audience, never sugarcoating my opinions. Okay? This is the very essence, I like how the T there is capitalized because he's angry, of who I am as a creator. And now you want me to pussyfoot around because someone might clip what I say to make me look bad. That really wasn't the focus of his comment, but we now know where we live rent-free. This has been happening daily since 2011. No, it's been happening since almost the very start of your existence on YouTube, or when you told people to click on the ads and call them faggots. It really, come on, man. The reason I'm still here is because I'm real with my audience. No, it's because you just don't fucking want to die. You're Mr. Teflon Man, and you somehow scurried away from everything that you've ever been, closely even held accountable for. Okay? So, another content creator may be terrified of the scenario you've described. We'll see something Phil's really terrified about next. Yeah, that's gonna be fun when that fucking video comes out. I'm telling you. But I've learned long ago that it does not matter what I say or do. It will always be taken out of context. Over-exaggerated and spun into something negative by my detractors. I really wasn't. You're just a dick. I can't stop it. Oh, and I don't give a crap what these miserable SOBs do anymore. Could have fooled me. If people cannot accept criticism of their favorite geek... Yeah, I think he had a stroke there. I think he had a fucking stroke. He tried to press, angry type an M? I don't even know. Which is very far from perfect. It's a fucking near perfect game. Not very far. Near perfect would have been better. But still quite good. Then they need to grow up a bit. Alright, Mr. 42-year-old who can't even figure out how to fucking operate a goddamn fucking washing machine. Shameful. It's just embarrassing that you even have to exist on this fucking planet. You're fucking just an oxygen thief. Let's let him run.
Is news to me, even though I casually know names, like I know Duty Streams, or the fuck he is. What a genius to name himself that, huh?
You named yourself Dark Side Phil with a fucking
because I know
Y.
you guys tell me about them, or I see them in related videos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know anything about their personal past. I don't know anything about who they are, where they come from, any of that shit. I just don't know. I don't pay any attention to any of it. As you know, my philosophy has been ignore it. Just fucking move on with my life and my day. Just
doing a great job
keep creating positive content. And I'm successful doing that, right? But when you analyze it like this, okay, first of all, this sounds like someone who has inside knowledge, does it not? This sounds like someone who's in the trenches of this. And perhaps this is actually someone who
could have fooled me,
knows because they're a part of it. That's my guess.
Nope.
Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it certainly sounds to me like it's someone who is well versed.
It just sounds like you're building the narrative that this person knows what they talk about, and it's like, nope.
I find it funny that this is apparently this guy Duty tried to be a detractor of Wings, but the Wings community already had so many detractors they bullied him out. So he tried to bully Wings, and the bullies of Wings bullied out a potential new bully of Wings.
Okay.
Oh my god. So then they moved on, right?
Sure.
To me, because I guess I didn't have as organized of a detractor community as Wings. He's able to make his crap and gets popular doing
we just don't,
like, what on earth, right?
That's just,
it's just like,
we're not gatekeepers.
That's just funny.
Sorry.
To me. And exactly, you can't make this stuff up. It's just such a fucking joke, you know? Now, here's the truth. If you watch any kind of this content, this bullying content, you are messed up. There is no one who is like a normal, right-minded person who would watch this shit. The problem is there's ridiculous amounts of not normal people out there now. They're antisocial. They sit on the fucking internet, and this is what they do all day. They think it's legit time of their life. Their one life they have to live on Earth. They're going to die someday, but they don't have true self-consciousness. It's like a bunch of cows sitting in front of a computer.
Dude,
right?
I've had enough mushrooms to find
people say to
self-consciousness.
hate, I must watch and consume and hate. And I'll even throw money at people who hate. Like, what?
What?
Listen, I was a hater in the Street Fighter community.
No, you're just an asshole.
Okay? I was in the late 90s into the first half of the 2000s.
I'm an asshole.
I was a hater. At the same time that I was a hater in the Street Fighter community, I played Street Fighter competitively. I was actually a good player. I actually got to the point where I won tournaments. Like, I did something productive while I was also being kind of a troll.
Competitors.
You understand? Like, I never wanted to be a crowd follower.
Oh, wait, we're a competitive to account. Never mind.
Being a crowd follower of anything, you are the lowest form of life on this planet. You have no intelligent thought for yourself. You're just following along, apparently, a bunch of losers. And the sad fact is, when you look at what they say about me, like Phil is an e-beggar.
Yes.
And he asks for support for his content from a bunch of people. Oh, these innocent, ignorant, gullible people who listen to him. And then they give him money. And then, he's horrible. He takes advantage of people.
Yes.
Literally, that's exactly what my detractors do. Times 10.
No.
They fabricate narratives that don't exist. They reference things from my past that don't apply. They create narratives that are...
Detractors found out that he really didn't have an escort, and it was a scamming couple with a lady sticking a little toy baseball bat in her fucking hoo-ha. All right? Like, the detractors figured that out. Some dude wrote an apology email to him. Who apologizes to this fucking idiot? Bro, the problem with is that he just keeps going and digging this hole. It happens and it just gets wider and wider, and you just can't track it anymore. You need people like Tevin. You need people like Alt out there. You need people like Piece of Peace. And these Alt people wipe away this disillusion about trolls. They destroy those ideas and wipe them off the fucking map. And they continue on. Look at GTG, the homie. He keeps showing up. He keeps clapping Phil. And this guy, he's just waiting. One day he's just going to come up again with another hot stream. And Phil just hasn't dealt with him in years. Shinko Fleur has been begging Phil to call him out. It hasn't happened. There's a reason why these people never show up and never ask for us by name. Because we're fucking straight killers. That's just what it is. You're swimming with the fucking sharks. There's a lot of people out there who understand what happens here. And they can lead you on to other people who know more. That's what we all do. You don't like me? I'll give you 10 other fucking names you can go check out. Look at Sly over there. Sly over there is doing some kind of content, probably talking about some fat wife who doesn't want to play video games with her wife because she didn't, get baited upstairs to the fucking base camp fucking chair at the top of the stairs with the bed DoorDash. There's a bunch of people who make content and want to have fucking fun. It's simple.
Are fake. And then they get people to believe it, and then they accept your money. They take your money or falsehoods. They do it on purpose. It's the biggest scam possible.
There's one thing that my dad has told me over the years, and it stuck with me. One time he gave me $20. I said, "No, Dad, I'm cool." And he goes, "Son, never turn away free money. If somebody wants to give you money, you tell them thank you and you accept their money. That's all you have to do. That's all people ask in this game. If you want to give me money, I will tell you thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate it. I'll put it back into what you like, what entertains you. And unless if you say, hey, dude, buy a fucking dabber. I'll be like, all right, well, buy a dabber. But that's how it just rolls. A lot of people do this. Look at Piece of Peace. All his contributions are actually donations towards an animal foundation. An animal foundation to save Jasper kitties and Rocky dogs. Okay, King Jen. He has a running bank right now on bingo. It's a monthly bank. And it sadly has marbles at the end of it because fuck you and your fucking stupid goddamn marble game, because I never fucking win at the stupid goddamn marble game because all I want to do is donate money to goddamn Jasper kitties. It's fucking fun. It's fun. He came up with something creative and fun and gives back to people. And people can go have fun with that money or give it back to the community they care about. It's fantastic. Look at everything Tevin's done with his streaming. He moved out of this shit. He comes back every now and then and gets you with the hot tag, hits you with the hot lore, and you enjoy it. Look he was back on TBS for 100. That's great. That's fantastic. No wonder why Steve of the Dead fangirled out. I would have too. I've never even talked to the guy. Probably because we don't need to, but that's just how it is. But still, Phil is building this narrative from this comment that we're all in it for money, fame, a career, and none of it's fucking true. I have not seen one detractor since the SOK got dismantled try to build a career out of Phil. And anybody who's even come close to it, Mannix, comes to mind, have paywalled content, has paywalled stuff, has been left out of this community. Just straight up. People didn't just tell you, nah, we're not into it, fuck you, and they'll leave. Look at Soma. Soma Julius Crew's been a long time detractor. And he's streaming to 24 motherfuckers here or there because he's a dumb dickbag who takes other people's contents, has copyright flag wars with people. It's embarrassing, and nobody wants you to be part of their community. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. And people will come, people will go. And I've been in it for a long time. I've been doing this for years now. Not as long as David Davison, Vault Boy, the true OGs, the original detractors, as, that guy calls it. But still, the heart of the community isn't us. It's not the people curating this content for you. It's you guys in chat. It's you guys out on Twitter or on whatever Reddit channel you can dive into. It's you guys making content, talking to each other. You are the backbone to this shit. We're just dumb fucks who like to have fun and entertain people on the internet in various ways. And some people are fucking going on rocket ships right now. And I'm just so proud of people. And I'm proud of this community for what we've become over the past few years. We don't really self-police too much, right? We're not batting down people. We're not kicking in doors or anything and running ops on fools anymore. That shit long gone. You just let people do what they want and you just enjoy your day.
Dude, the side scrollers did it last year. They had an interview that was staged to be a legit interview. They used that as grounds to then make tons of negative content about me, and they milked the shit out of my detractors. They literally, for months on end, had detractors coming to their streams throwing the money, and the people are so dumb that don't like me, they didn't fucking realize it. They went and gave them money for nothing. And then guess what? They moved on. They don't care about me. They never did. They only wanted to use that as a launching platform so people would watch their crap content. So now they can do politics and other nonsense. And it worked. Because people...
No. Stuttering Craig recognized Darkside Phil as a longtime YouTuber. That's all he thought about him. That's all he thought he was. He wasn't in the know with the Vortex, even though he rubbed, snouts to elbows with this guy. For that big gamer Iron Man event that, they hosted a Screw Attack convention that Phil got upset because he wasn't the big sellout hall that other gamer people had. Phil went in here with the rose tinted glasses thinking that he was going to get a guest spot on this show just for showing up and talking to these people. He was a real G1, right? Not a G2, he was a G1. He was there from the beginning of Screw Attack. Big fan. Loved all the content. Everything. I mean, I was watching that content back in the day for sure. It was one of the better gaming sites to go to. It was Rooster Teeth, Screw Attack, which, Rooster Teeth bought Screw Attack, and then now Rooster Teeth is dying. Well, it's officially dead now, thanks Warner Brothers, but not their podcasts, apparently. That's weird. Hopefully their podcast continue. That's pretty much the only content I consume of theirs anymore. But other various websites and personalities and people have come and gone. And Phil's outlasted every single one. And yet, side scrollers and Stuttering Craig showed up and said, "Hey, Phil, come have a chat with us. Come talk with us on our up-and-coming, restarted Side Scrollers show." And Phil went, "Yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe I can be a guest sometime." Craig's like, "Yeah, sure, man. Let's just have fun." And then Craig went, "Hey, apparently the cat's out of the bag." Because I think Phil announced it first, if I remember correctly. Phil announced it, let the cat out of the bag. People went, "What the fuck?" And went to Twitter and beat the fucking door down at Craig. Be like, "You don't know what you're getting into bed with. This is the fucking pig roach. A lot has changed in 16 years, and you need to be aware of it, and you need to know every single thing that Phil's telling you is a lie. And he's going to use you to try to leverage his image into a more positive light." And Stuttering Craig got hammered and went, "Whoa, hold up, time out. Who are we talking to?" Smart move. And then he learned. And then he put on a piggy roasting clinic. A 5-hour just spit roasting with him and Adam. Now, a lot of people on KOF just were like, I mean, Shiro even doxed kids. All sorts of crazy shit happened. I mean, people were not happy. But Craig's information is already out there because Craig is a guy and he fucking does slam ball and shit like that, and everybody knows it and didn't care. The problem is that people didn't want Phil to come on and be a guest and ruin Craig's show for the most part, I think. I think people are just trying to say, "Hey, do your fucking homework before you get on the show with this guy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything about this guy. You need to ask him some questions." Craig went, "Oh shit. Well, WWE champion scamming, racism, hateful slurs. Well, we need to talk about these, Phil." And Phil went, "Oh, I guess so. I want to be on your show." And it fell apart because it's Phil. He got called out for his bankruptcy. He got called out for his, credit card bullshit. "Hey, is this your bank account?" "No, it's fraud, man." "Well, it's going to Bahama Breeze and then door dashing in 2 times in that day. And it has a Petco receipt. And it has, Freddie Myers. It's all there, buddy. What happened? How is this person living your life on your credit card and you don't even know it?" And nobody believes that he stole money from them. Nobody believes that anybody took any money from his accounts at any time. Even the Comcast troll guy, which I believed was just a fucking drama bullshit event. I still have no proof that Comcast guy really worked for Comcast, except for that Phil stream went down. It's just, he had to deal with the shit up in his face and got picked apart by Adam and by Craig. And Craig tried to be the nice guy. Craig tried to give him the fairest shake I've ever seen for Phil. And Phil couldn't do it. "Hey, you want to show me this?" It might hurt my family personally. Can't show you my WWE Champions account. He's like, "I'm not showing anybody else. Just show me." Not tell him. I mean, it happened time and time again.
People were so fucking dumb. They were able to be milked by the side scrollers. And this is literally what the whole other detractor community does. Anyone who streams me, anyone who makes this negative content about me, that's exactly what they're doing. If you're a viewer of theirs and you like their stuff, they're using you. How do you not understand that?
Take back gaming
right?
shit.
To some extent, and I know how crazy this fucking sounds, you actually have to give a little bit of credit to the original detractor groups. As much as I think they were nutty.
Who's that?
Guys like the Sons of Kojima, they weren't out to benefit from what they were doing. They weren't monetizing their content. And a lot of them actually were out to say, "We just want Phil to improve. We don't like that Phil does this stuff that we don't like. We want him to improve. We want to call him out. So your gameplay sucks. You shouldn't be making fun of the game devs. You should take responsibility when you fail in a game." These were things that were legitimate criticism of me that they had.
Wasn't really an
and those criticisms were taken to heart over time.
They showed up.
And if you don't notice today, for the most part, I try to improve based on long-standing criticisms, a lot of which came out of those communities. Now, we all know the ultimate obsession over Kojima and them infighting led to them falling apart. And that's a whole other story.
Yeah,
but that was actually legitimate. The stuff that's happening today, the continuation of this wave of memeable hate, monetizable hate,
that's okay.
Is not valid, nor is it in any realm of logic.
Oh, yeah.
It's there just for people to milk morons on the internet. Just like the side-scrollers did last year, and now the side-scrollers don't give two fucks about anyone who hates me. Well, it's the same thing. These people are only looking to make money where they can. If all of a sudden this content, this negative content about me was not monetizable, they would be gone in an instant. They would run out the door. Because that's all they're in for it for. That's it. And if you fall for that shit, you are literally a grade A gullible loser. You know, everything they say about me and my viewers, that's you. You fell for the trap. Me, I'm providing free entertainment and content to people who like it. If they then want to support it, they have the option to do so. You understand? But my content is real. My content's not fake. It's not made up. It's not taking things out of reference. It's not creating narratives that don't exist. That's literally what they do on a daily basis just for the money to keep rolling in because people are so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And this is just getting worse and worse.
Fucking adds up.
Like the internet itself is becoming ignorant. We don't care about the truth behind anything. We just want to jump on what's popular, right? What's the new meme today? What's the new thing to run with? I just saw, listen to this.
News
it was
cycle.
a tweet made about a day ago on Twitter.
Now,
and I didn't even know it existed. And then all of a sudden it showed up in my timeline as I was looking at Fallout stuff.
It's almost
someone, I don't know who they are. They made a tweet and they were like, so Bethesda undid the lore of Fallout New Vegas for their new show, which, by the way, they didn't. It's obvious the person didn't even watch the fucking show.
He got so mad about
They undid the lore of Fallout New Vegas for their new show. Yeah, and this is an awful thing they did, but the show's ultra popular.
Don't hurt New
so
Vegas.
Bethesda is like the DSP of gaming because they just keep making the worst possible decisions, yet they continue to exist and be successful.
Does he look for his own name on Twitter?
And his tweet has over 10,000
Is that how he
retweets.
found this? Or did one of his flying monkeys find it?
It was either retweets or likes. I'm not shitting you. That was the tweet.
DSP.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this guy is so fucking stupid. He's actually this dumb that he thinks that me, someone who's been around for 16 years, has done nothing but make bad decisions.
Yes.
Now, where did he get that from?
Your
from
life.
The detractors, from the memes,
your life.
from the bunk documentaries that come out and say things like 10 years of failure. That's where he gets
Turkey
that.
Tom.
And the internet believes that shit because they're dumb fucks. These people don't want to take 5 minutes to learn about reality. They just want to hear the meme, laugh at it, and roll with it. A common consciousness. We all get the meme, right? What's the truth of the meme? What's the funny part of the meme? I don't care. We just laugh. I acknowledge it. DSP is bad, so I laugh now. It's like Barney the dinosaur. That sounds like. I just did a Barney voice.
The dinosaurs. It's all. Here, that was Barney, children.
And again,
what the fuck?
I never have ever said that I was free of faults. You know, I know there's the meme. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Right? It's a
say
meme.
it all the
It's a
time.
joke.
No,
I'm
you
a
do it all
flawed
the
human.
time.
I make mistakes on a daily basis.
You
I do.
did say it
Big
too.
mistakes, and I try to own up to them when I see them happening.
you
now.
don't.
I try to learn from them, but I'm not perfect. I'll continue to make mistakes for the rest of
Mister,
my life.
I can't
All
talk
right?
about the bankruptcy. I can't talk about the WWE
It is
Champions
absolutely
mobile
true
game addiction.
that the vast
I can't
majority
talk
of people
about
who don't
that.
like me today, like the
I
person
can't talk
tweeting
about
about
my,
don't know two diddly
bank
dicks
leaks.
about me. They don't watch my content. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just perpetrating.
They know who you
or
are, so they watch
propagating
some content
this
about
negativity
you.
about me because it's what everyone just knows. When it's
You're so
actually
triggered about a random tweet.
wrong. And it's truthful that these idiots who every day restream me
Imagine being this mad
or
on the
do these
fucking
negative
X app.
videos about me,
Not
creating a
even the
false
bird app.
narrative. It is bullying. 100%.
Oh,
It's
he
bullying
bullied me.
content. Okay? And it is considered either defamation or slander. I'm not sure which. Okay? It's definitely one of them. All right? And absolutely,
definitely.
I believe
By
this
the law.
person. Okay? Because right now, there are female content creators who have had the same kind of thing happening to them as happened to me. And when
Bad
they
Bunny?
spoke up, YouTube and or Twitch and or whatever platform
Hammer?
took
Wait,
action.
who are you talking about
Okay?
here?
I
Some
firmly
ethos
believe
nobody cares
that
about?
is because of this modern day very progressive movement in modern society that there are certain groups that are protected. I am not a protected group. I'm a white male. I'm the least protected group right now. Basically, I'm out here, gotta just fend for myself. No one's gonna stick up for me. No one's gonna say, oh my God, look, there's thousands of fucking awful things being said about Phil, literally invented on a daily basis. Let's shut them down. No one cares. But if I were in one of these groups, then immediately they would take action, right? Because that's the thing. That's the thing in culture right now. You have to be one of these groups, right? And again, I'm not saying that I agree or disagree. What I'm saying, that's just my situation, right? Like right now, if I were to actually go and flag content and say bullying content, YouTube would not give a shit. They would ignore me. Yeah. But if I had a case, you know, that it was discrimination on the case of the gender, race, you know, sexual orientation, if I could say all that,
just take that bathtub,
then it would be shut down. But I can't do that.
You know why?
I'm a straight white male. I don't have a case to be in one of these groups that right now everyone feels needs to be protected.
I don't believe him.
These people can literally sit here on the internet every day bullying me, and I have no recourse besides a lawsuit.
Don't believe him.
Do I think I'm going to be suing anyone with a lawsuit? No. You know what they say? Again, my philosophy has been just ignore it and move on with my day. Why? Okay. Because I've learned in my life.
You have legal protection. Gotcha.
You can't fight fire with fire.
Sure you fucking can.
Right? You can't. You can't. When everyone...
There's a reason why you could carry a bigger stick.
Attacks each other, everyone dies. Right? There's no winner there.
It's called survival of the
fittest. You can't fight fire with fire.
Look, dumb.
It's just not possible.
Damn.
All right?
Yeah, it is.
So I just say, I'm not going to fight it.
Do fire
what am I
going to
do? Sit here and be a litigious asshole on YouTube slapping fucking lawsuits against YouTube channels and shit that benefit from slandering me every day? No. Number one, it's too expensive. Number two, it's too time consuming. Number three, it's not worth it.
Don't you have a leash for
every? It's like they say, it's like the Hydra. For every one head you cut off, 10 more come out. Unless YouTube actually becomes a fair place and says we're really going to enforce our rules instead of selectively enforcing it, because that's the problem. YouTube has terms of service, but they don't enforce them. They selectively enforce them in cases where it benefits them. So if it makes them look good because they have a protected class who's being harassed and they did the right thing, they'll do it. If it's someone like me who's been harassed for over a decade by literal slander and defamation on a daily basis, bullying, vile things, harassment of myself, my family members, my fans, my moderators, it's all documented and factually proven that it all happened.
Those are all the same
YouTube doesn't give a fuck about me right now. And they never will.
YouTube uses
unless they change their policy to adhere to everyone equally and actual enforcement across the board. It's just not right. I agree with this person 100%. This should be fair. If someone's going to get the right treatment, everyone gets the right treatment. If you have a bullying policy, fucking enforce the bullying policy now.
No.
Not 2 years, 10 years from now.
Because we'll lose money, dude.
3 more generations of content creators down the line. Actually enhance it. Do it now.
People engage with drama.
People who sit on their channels all day bullying people should immediately be shut down. And I'm not just talking about my detractors. I'm talking about big fucking YouTubers who do it. People who have entire shows based around drama and gossip and bullying should not exist on YouTube because they break the bullying terms of service.
Oh, he's so angry.
But they do. Why? What's the answer? Will anyone ever hold YouTube accountable? Or let's be honest, it's not just YouTube, it's everywhere. It's all the platforms that allow it. Facebook allows it, Twitch allows it. It shouldn't exist.
Do that.
It should all be gone. It should be wiped off of the fucking site if they actually have a terms of service against it, which they do. But they don't. They don't enforce it. So what are you going to do, right? Again, me, I'm just a guy. All I can do, and I appreciate the comment, and I'm glad that we talked about it a little bit today, and I'm sure this is going to stir up discussion about it, right? Like, wait a minute. Why is it that certain people seem to actually get the terms of service to stick up for them, and others, it's just ignored endlessly? I'm probably the textbook case of someone who's been harassed constantly for a decade, and YouTube does not care. They just allow all of it, and it's destroyed my business, destroyed my popularity, destroyed my reputation. And if you actually look at the content I make today, this is better content than I've ever made before. In comparison, this is better content than a lot of other content creators out there, but they don't have a giant bullying community against them saying they suck. So they actually can get like traction on YouTube. They can get views. They don't get insane downvotes on every piece of content. They don't get people crapping on them constantly. They just get to enjoy having a vibrant community of people who like their content. I'm not allowed to do that, right? It's fucked up.
It's you're boring, you suck, and nobody wants to watch
That's why I am where I am.
Shit.
And I always will be at this level, and that's why I've grown to accept it. Unless I'm going to go stoop to their level, right? Unless I stoop to the level of those that slander me every day, I will not be able to basically get out of where I am. So it's basically, do I become them?
I can't wait till
do I become the villain just like them? Or do I just say, fuck it, I just keep going on my merry way the way that I'm going? Honestly, I really enjoy going on my own merry way.
It hasn't been enjoyable. It doesn't look like
I'd rather just do my own thing. I would.
Sure.
So
your own thing is begging on the internet.
Right?
I get it.
I understand. There's people here who, I mean, basically what I'm hearing from this person's comment, which again I appreciate it, is, in a perfect world, YouTube would care, and all this content that's out about you every day would be.
They care about making money because YouTube doesn't make money.
Shut it down
for Alphabet.
But YouTube's never going to do that. I'm just gonna assure everyone.
More money
it's
they
not
can
going to happen.
Get a hold of.
Again, if I were one of these
given to you by a
now
bunch
in the
of
modern day
retards,
protected groups,
it's totally
they
allowed.
would actually look into it. They're never going to look into it for me. I've already been the whipping boy of YouTube for 10 years.
What?
If they didn't do it in the last 10 years, why would they suddenly do it now? Right? I don't expect them to ever have my back.
That retard is now
so I just move on, doing my own thing, and that's it. That's what I wish most people would do, because that's the sad fact is they don't. They actually entertain the trash content because they're stupid. They're ignorant. Instead of taking 10 seconds to research, how many times do we get people coming by and say, my God, I heard negative things about you from Review Tech. I heard negative things about you from this channel. And I actually came and checked out your channel.
Yeah.
And then it was good. I had a good time with it.
How
was
high
fun.
were they?
We had a good chill time. We enjoyed the game. We hung out. We had fun conversation. You didn't e-beg all stream. Yeah, you mentioned it a couple times.
Spoon-shaped
but you didn't e-beg the whole stream like they claim you do. Well, I don't get it.
You mentioned money a couple times,
but now we have our answer.
Stream, so
it's because it's profitable to hate on YouTube. It is profitable to be a professional bully on YouTube. YouTube allows it and doesn't care unless you're in a protected class, which I'm not. So I have to put up with the daily abuse. And that's why I choose to ignore it. Dude, that's why I don't entertain it. That's why I don't watch it. That's why I don't respond to it. That's why I don't react to it. That's why I don't care.
This is what it is.
All right? So if you basically watch that content,
back,
I can't help you.
Have the truth, man.
I feel like this is something that you have to do.
So the new person can't even come in and talk to you like a normal person.
Why am I enjoying watching content that likely is fake,
watch your
or at least only based on a nugget of truth, but completely over-exaggerated? And I just love making fun of this guy every day. Right? How many people will make fun of me today because I'm wearing a bunny on my shirt? Right? Which I love. I think this is cool. Look, I think this is an awesome shirt. Oh, 40-year-old man has midlife crisis. Where's bunnies on his shirt? You're a loser. And anyone who thinks that's valid content is also a loser. A life loser. Not just, in the moment, you have a pattern of being a fucking loser. All you do is watch toxic shit on the internet. You're not wired right up here. You can't be a valid contributing part of society if you just sit around hating on people all day. Do something about it. Instead of just sitting on your lumpy fucking ass there, watching crap and toxicity all day long, unsubscribe from the toxic creators and go do something positive with your life. Because guess what? You're going to get far more enjoyment out of the positive things you're doing with your life than just sitting there in your chair hating on people on the internet because you're fucking jealous of them. Because that's the truth. You're mad that I am still here after 16 years making content, having a good life, happily married, great time with my viewers. You can't take it. And that's why it's your jealousy that propels you to act this way. Fucking stop. Do something positive for yourself. Get a life. Because time's a wasting. I'm 42 years old, and I'm realizing now every moment in my life is very important. I need to relish and cherish every moment because my moments are getting more precious and far few. Right? Many of the people who hate me are in their 20s, right? Or even teens. That's why. You're just so immune to any of it, right? You're going to live forever. You're going to be fucking, bouncing off the walls, immune to bullets and fucking superhero powers. No, you're not. You're going to be my age one day. Hopefully you make it that long.
No,
and you're going to realize,
shit. Before then, because then I don't have
all my time in my youth just sitting there hating on people on the internet because I'm a fucking loser.
I could get the forever sleep
years
right
you've been building relationships, doing things for yourself, getting a job, working, making money, getting a home, building a foundation for the rest of your life. Instead, you're sitting there throwing money at fucking people who are scum, who have failed doing that. They tried doing that in their lives and they failed at it, so now they just hate on people on the internet, right? Do you really think that these YouTubers who are just toxic drama people could do anything else? Why do you think they still do it?
That's why you do it.
Never spin it into something else. No one gives a shit about them.
You can't even be a Walmart greeter like your wife. You can't even get a job at fucking Best Buy in Geek Squad.
So
you can't tell somebody
if you're someone who watches the time to look at yourself and move on. Now is a good wake-up call. This comment is eye-opening. For me, I look at it, I'm like, if that's really the case, if what they're saying about this stuff is true, that's pathetic and sad. Because here's the truth. It doesn't matter what these people do. I'm still going to be happy. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whatsoever. I don't know about that, man. No matter what they say or do or they make up,
tells me how happy they
I'm
are
going to continue on my way here, making content that's meaningful to me and my audience. And it doesn't matter how much slander they say. If it was going to hurt me, it would have hurt me in the last decade. And yeah, I'm a rinky-dink small guy now.
You're making
but
this
I still have enough
it's like a 40-minute rant.
Positive people around me to understand that it's not true and that people can have fun and have a positive time here on the channel. If anything, it's hilarious because they say I'm such an awful person, yet then I also get criticized because I don't do things like sexual content in the games I play.
That's because you're a prude.
So I'm an awful person, vile, the lowest of the low, but I don't do any adult sexual content.
You're an alien, man.
So isn't that kind of contradictory? I don't do the stuff that you could say was over the top and bad in the past, but but again, nothing they say makes any sense. None of their narrative makes sense when you analyze it from an intelligent perspective. It never has. It's all based on a one little thing, extrapolated, exaggerated times million.
Does 7-hour videos about your cat in your psychology. So yeah.
So anyway, I read the comment. I was like, wow, buddy. Insightful. Obviously, someone who probably has inside information, eye-opening, and
a lot of people
every once in a while it's good to at least reflect on it, talk about it a little bit. But at this point, it's like
they told me in my secret Discord.
My philosophy is I'm not going to fight fire with fire. I'm not going to go start flagging videos. I'm not going to get a lawyer and start suing people.
That's because you're a bitch.
I'm just going to make my content every day.
And you want to do it and you know you'll lose.
I don't. Again, it's funny. As I was saying this, the only one I brought up was Duty because he was referenced in the comment.
Because he's
as I'm
the
looking at the
biggest
chat,
faggot out
people
there.
are bringing up tons of others, and I'm like, I realize I don't know any of these people.
Gets the most traction.
You're bringing up all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know who any of these people are.
And he's a retard
at all. I know nothing about it.
And retired.
Right? Like,
so apparently I'm mad at him.
I don't know.
He doesn't even have to work.
Whatever. I guess there's another generation. I feel like I've been around now.
That's the best thing about Duty is allegedly he's a retired guy who doesn't have to fucking work, is probably retarded, and makes money laughing at this retard daily. It's the best thing ever. Everybody sucks. People make money, and he freaks out. It's gold. It's fucking, you're killing me. And Phil has flagged people before. He has flagged Snort Burnell before. He refuses to show his alternate channels and their flag history because he's probably flagged people down before. But the fact is that he's trying to deflect it this way and that way and give you the fucking mental gymnastics to pull out the gold medal and try to pull out a scrap of cash from people who are impassionate about Phil being Phil. That's all this whole rant's all about. I know it's almost over, chat. And we got 7 more minutes of this bullshit. I mean, look at Canadian Cuck Kirk. He's racist, he's a piece of shit, and he's been told several times to fucking skirt TOS and make a new account and stop being racist. Still give me money. He was floating them dollar tips. Dollar tip here, dollar tip there. And Phil's like, oh, okay. You know, it's what it is. He might even be BB Phil. Big boxer? Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
16 years, I've probably had 3 to 4 different generations of haters. Like originally it was the DSP cult leader, then it was Evil AJ, then it was the Sons of Kojima, and This Is How You Don't Play movement. Then it was the Tevin restreamer, right? And now it's like these other YouTubers do these streams and other shit, right? It's just generation after generation of people with no talent and nothing to add to the planet, yet they're allowed to exist because other people
there's
don't
plenty of
and
talent
money
out there in the distracted sphere. Plenty of it.
Hopefully one day people will wise up.
Look at all the songs.
Well, I can't make people wise up.
Funny
so
shit.
I'm just going to stay in my lane, and I'm just gonna hang out with you guys every day.
On the fence.
And that's that. I'm just gonna say,
salute.
Move on if you can. If this is the first time you've heard something like this, please move on. I guarantee you, even if you hate me, just move on from hating on me and do something else with your life. You're gonna have a better time. I can confirm 100%. This is from experience.
Or make fun of local life.
When I was a hater in the Street Fighter community, and I took all my time hating
not
on
a
West
hater,
Coast
he was
players
an asshole.
and the Cannon brothers who ran SRK and stuff like that.
People
miserable.
didn't even want to give them a
When I
ride in the
stopped
fucking
being toxic
car
in that community,
That's
and I
how
focused
bad
on being a
Phil
good
is.
player and
They
running
won't even
tournaments
give
and
the
actually
homie a
starting to get
fucking
respect
ride.
for what I was doing, I had a
would.
much better time. And in fact, the only reason I stopped
Embarrassing.
is because I got my back injury. Like, I hurt my back so bad, I couldn't travel to play Street Fighter anymore. I was like, shit, it sucks, because if I had been a positive person much earlier in my run was the late 90s to around 2007-ish. If I had been more positive earlier, I probably would have had so many friendships and things. And instead, I got a bunch of rivalries under my belt. But a lot of toxic shit that I did too that I regret. And I know for a fact, June the King, when his documentary comes out about me, he apparently is going to go very deep into detail about my early days of Street Fighter and how toxic I was.
Oh, he is.
I 1,000,000% fess up to all of that.
Oh,
it's all true. I was a piece of shit in the early Street Fighter community to a lot of people online. Only online. Offline, I was a nice guy, but online, I was a piece of garbage. I know it. And now I look back, and I fucking regret that so much. How awful I was to people who didn't deserve it, just because I was getting a laugh and other people were laughing at my razzing other people and being a dick to other people.
Call into that radio show
man,
like daily.
If only I'd been more positive in that time, things would be so different. You know what I'm saying?
And talk shit. Like the heel in wrestling.
It just sucks that I wasn't. And now I feel like this is going to be a whole generation of people who are doing this on YouTube. And it's not just about me. It's about all these hate communities. Look at the communities against fucking Wings of Redemption and shit, right? Like,
those guys are worse. You don't want those cats
eventually are going to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, what the fuck did I do with my life? I wasted like 5-10 years of my life on this.
Who's a pathetic
nothing
man
happened
who can't get his
for me.
life straight, and
it benefited others who were basically people taking advantage of me because I'm stupid.
Except for his local life takes.
Phil's still here doing what he does, right? The detractor people running the channels and restreaming and shit, they made out with a ton of money and probably will one day cut and run, like most of them do.
I ain't cutting and running.
And you're the one left there with nothing, sitting there with an empty bag. Oh shit, what did I do for 10 years? I wasted all my time and I gave all my money to morons, right? Again, case in point, look at Side Scroll.
Same thing about you.
How many months were they shitting on me constantly, making shows about me, entire streams, milking my detractors? What did they do with that money? Did they reinvest it into anything important? Or are they making now political content that you don't care about? Because you're stupid. You gave them money because you're dumb, and now they cut and ran with it, and they do what they want now, and it's your fault. Like, you're the one who fell for the trap. The gullible people to be milked. People need to stop being so goddamn gullible. In my case, I am providing you with content that if you like it, support it, and if you don't have to. I'm not creating a community of hate around someone that's a flash in the pan now because it's popular, and then I'll move on later. What I do is trying to be essentially someone making positive content for people who will get something out of it. No one gets anything out of shitting on Darkside Phil or Wings or anyone else. It's literally trash content for trash people. Stop being trash people. Those people that live in the garbage bags in the Like a Dragon series.
I live in a green state and I recycle your shit and make it funnier.
No. And Tygoholic says, the big problem for you is detractor content appears before your own channel just by searching DSP because of YouTube. Because of the YouTube algorithm and them allowing bullying content. They should be enforcing their terms of service and shutting it down, and they don't. Why? We've already talked about it, because I'm not in a protected class, so I'm not allowed to have the same protections as others. Right?
Oh, because you're
That's
a
the
white,
problem.
straight male. Okay, sure. We're real close to being done with this shit.
All right.
Real fucking close.
I've said my piece. We got it out of the way.
Okay.
We just discussed it. As I said, I know discussion will probably pop up all over the internet now about this because I brought it up. But that's all I have to say about it.
We did it.
All right. I'm just going to move on now.
White post. Let's end it. I don't even care what else he says. It's stupid. And this is what I want to bring up. Big ups to GTG. Because this is what it reminds me of.
I have a special message that I would like to read from a fan a few months ago that I never really revealed. Okay?
This is a few years ago.
Shout outs
during the vest
We
stream.
wanted the platinum vest. We're not doing the. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Right now, we're in the original vest. If we do hit the tips goal for this stream, I will give you guys 2 options. Either I can put on a different vest, like you want us to put on the platinum vest, we'll do that, or I can put on the gunner glasses, since technically we've already hit the tier 1 reward during this event. I could do either.
It reminds me of this shit.
You guys want. Okay. If we double the tips goal, then I could do both. But again, I'm not really expecting that much. I'm not.
All right, hold on.
Slow stream, and I think this may actually.
You're not going to see Phil cry for a second.
Where we see
I gotta post this again.
So we'll see what happens. Okay?
Start a poll.
Timbo cheered again. He says, I already did this. Talk about sleeping dog. Romy Rowe resubscribed to the channel for 26 months. Thank you, Romy Rowe, for the support and the resub. Okay. All right. So what I'd like to do right now is read you this nice message that I got a few months ago. Okay. This is a message that blew me away when I got it. It actually made me tear up a bit. Every once in a while, someone sends me a nice message like this, and it blows me away. And I saved it purposely because
there you go, Jeff.
I felt this was like
we'll start a poll for you, just in case.
100 vest streak. There was viral popularity behind it. Now, admittedly, I don't think that the vest streak thing is as popular, yet it persists. Meaning there are people out there who like what I do so much they legitimately want to see this continue, and now I felt like this is the right time to read this. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the person.
We're in the dire straits, and we're sad.
The reason that I'm sending you this email is very simple. I hope this is an okay way of reaching you. Of course it was. Is to say thank you. The last decade you provided me with so many laughs, and those laughs have gotten me through some of the toughest times of my young life. I was an avid user of your original.
There shouldn't be an F. Well, wait. We back? You okay? Was there a mini F? I didn't even see frames drop. I'm waiting because I want you guys to laugh at this fucking clip. We good? Okay. We good. I don't know why.
Original King of Hate forums way back.
Maybe it just didn't want me to restream tonight.
And actually, I met my now lifelong best friend in the forum chat.
Yeah, they enforced those bullying stuff. 20 seconds. That's fair. I'm a bully and I deserve a 20-second timeout in the corner, I guess.
I would never have met her, so absolutely, I must thank you for that as well, and I know she would be thankful as well. You've also been a huge motivational inspiration over the past decade. With all of the unwarranted garbage and harassment that you've been subjected to on a daily basis, you've never given up. A full decade later, through all the turmoil, you're still here doing what you love, and that's incredibly commendable. You taught me that no matter what, you can't ever give up. You can't give in, and you certainly can't let anyone or any group of trolls force you to quit something. Thank you for this lesson. And I'm also happy for you that you've been able to find love with Kat, and I'm glad that you two are able to wed and you're doing well, and I wish you both the absolute best moving forward. I apologize not having much more to offer you than a few kind words, and I feel compelled to reach out to you and to say thank you. Whether you realize it or not, you've made huge waves in the world, and many of them are positive ones. The internet focuses, or excuse me, the internet loves to focus on negativity, but you've actually done great things. You've pioneered trends that now dominate YouTube. And that's something you should forever wear as a badge of honor, whether the majority of people choose to recognize that or not. We've all made mistakes, and none of us are perfect. But if no one else has ever told you this, despite all, you're a good man, Phil. I appreciate you in every second of your life you shared with us via YouTube, Twitch, etc. over the past decade.
Nobody cares about the rest of this shit. The best part is at the end when he fucking fake cries. Where's the shit? I like stuff.
Respect you and what you've done.
I hope it's here.
And what you'll know that you'll always be a legend in the world of entertainment to me. Keep going as long as you can. And with all else, be sure that at the end of the day that you're happy. Love and appreciate you, man. Take care. And the reason that I read that to you guys is because I just want you guys to understand that that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me. And all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis. Sometimes. That it's worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. You know, it wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera. You know, doing stupid videos that actually meant something.
Let me pull up his stream right now.
That means the world to me. That
I'm sure it's
out there that, you know, for a decade.
Oh, big ups, Raw Phil. We'll go there.
They've been watching me.
Chill with those homies.
They've been following me, and they've been watching my life evolve and how I've become a better person. You know.
I have. All right, we're done here. Fuck that shit. We're out. we're out of that shit. You guys have somewhat spoken. By the way,
yeah,
this is.
Promise, I'm starting Fallout 3.
I'm gonna fast forward this because you need to look at this shit.
I have to share.
This is Fallout 3 remastered from Phil. Look at this trash.
Too bad I gotta turn it down.
Look how bad this is. It is terrible. Nobody wants to fucking see this shit. I've seen the view go out of focus, all the words leave, and then like it comes back, and it's like you're watching this like you're fucking Phil drunk at 3 in the morning playing video game.
Who was the last person?
It's Pig Roach Vision.
How's it going, pal?
It's fucking insane. Look at that fucking shit.
How are you enjoying the party, Mr.
Help.
Homer?
Get the Dramamine, buddies.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake.
God.
Is that an E or an O? I can't tell.
Hold on.
Still, fantastic game. Phil ruined it. He was a drunk piece of shit during it. Oh, that was from today. We'll wait for later. Let's see here. Phil, is he even here? He should be here. He should be live.
Been great support. People seem to really be liking it.
So, fuck you,
the
chat.
videos
You
did all
asked
right.
for it.
They didn't do as well as say Heavy Rain, but they actually did better than Bully in its first week. So I feel like this is something we can keep doing for now. You know, it's 5 episodes, but likely it's going to take us 6 or more streams to finish. Reason that I say that,
like I'm down
is
to
because the episodes are pretty lengthy.
Drink the fucking dog
when you get further in, they become almost 3 hours long. Like for example, episode 2 here is 14 parts.
I love you.
So
You're
that's
great.
about
I'll be right back.
excuse me, 2.5 hours. There's future parts that are another part or longer than that. And those parts, like, we're not going to finish those in one night. Like, when we're doing these night streams, you know, I'm going about 2 hours, 2.5 hours tops, but I'm commenting on it. So as I do commentary and everything, you know, the videos get longer than the actual source material, right? So, you know, that's just kind of necessary. It's a par for the course, what happens when you do reacting. And so I'm okay with that. But it definitely means that, like, for example, we're not going to finish this in 4 more streams because there's 4 more episodes left. It's going to take longer than that. Okay? But I'm down for that. Another month to month and a half of Walking Dead once a week. If you guys are down to come out and hang out with me during those nights, then I'm definitely okay with coming out and doing this every Sunday night. Okay? What's up, everybody? How's everyone tonight? How y'all doing? Welcome to DSP Throwback for our weekly chill stream here of the retro replay vibes, right? You're down for that as well, Slim D? I'm glad. No Sleep Real Vibes, what's going on? Good to see ya. What's up, Alexander? I like that many of you have your silver rewind symbols and some people are getting their golds. That's cool. The way it works is it's a bronze rewind symbol when you first become a member. It's a silver rewind symbol when you hit your first month anniversary. It's gold when you hit your second month. And then it's going to be a double rewind. You'll see like 2 rewind arrows when you hit 3 months. And then the next milestone is 6. So we'll start to see people hit these milestones soon. Pretty cool. So, what's on everyone's mind tonight? Actually, already we have a shout out to do because someone contributed between the streams. So I'm just going to count it towards tonight's stream. Let's do that now. Get it out of the way. It was a $15 generous tip. Someone says, just listen to this. All right, because I love this. First of all, let me play an animation. It's an anonymous tip. Let me get this on the leaderboard.
It's not really anonymous. Let's be real. He knows who sent it. 50 monies, right? Making him feel good for his stream.
So,
all right, who's the whale tonight?
Anonymous $15 tip.
Let's hear it. I'll bring my fucking face back.
And this person says the following.
What do you say?
Last night, I was watching a guy on YouTube stream Dragon's Dogma 2. He literally was speedrunning a quest just to get to a boss fight in the game, skipping all of the dialogue of this quest. He couldn't figure out how to get there. He had to keep looking it up.
$10?
Someone asked him what guide he was using, and he said, Google is my guide. He had a dozen handholders in the chat during the boss fight to basically, you know, push him through and tell him how to do it. I laughed and I thought, damn, if this was DSP, people would have given him so much shit for that. Of course. You know, you have to understand that
What the fuck are you talking about? He gets handheld through every fucking video game he plays.
Anything that I do is never good enough, right? No matter what how I play something, how I do it, still awful.
This dude just got baited hard by $10.
Somehow it's still not, it's still too easy. Right? Like no exaggeration, in the last 2 or 3 years, my wife and I have started to watch other YouTubers do playthroughs. We've got 1 or 2 people we watch play from soft games or that style of game. We've got a few people who we watch.
That was a pathetic bait.
And we alternate between playing horror games,
that was sad.
Action adventure games, sandbox style games. Like I said, we've watched people play games like the Horizon series, Ghost of Tsushima. I keep going. Okay, in every instance, no exaggeration. These people who, by the way, are much bigger than me. This is not, I'm watching small time, people. These are people that are decent. They're not huge, but they're not the best. The top of the
all right,
the
Mr.
crop.
Small Channel
But they're
guy.
kind of, mid to high level people.
Small channel,
they
big
probably
support.
bring in twice as many viewers as I do. Okay,
Do they get as much support?
no
from cuts?
kidding. These people 100% do all of that stuff. Their audience comes to the chat and literally spoils games for them, tells them how to do everything.
So does your chat. So does your
they
chat.
They play it on.
They do it with money though.
Various different difficulties. Some people insist on the hardest difficulty, but then have their handheld the entire time. So what was the point?
So do you.
Right? Like what the hell?
So do you.
They
I mean, you and
always have
Swaggins
that.
fought
for some of them
during RE
hippos.
remastered.
For some of them, that's
That's your
basically
wife?
the idea of streaming. Like some of them do.
We got
offline
vacation
playthroughs, but
pics,
they have none of
guys.
that. But when they
Do you
go
see him there in the
online
hot tub?
to stream, literally, that
Mr.
is their
Mrs.
interaction
Burrell.
with the chat. Is handhold me, right? That's the whole experience. And
But do they
no
beg
one
for money?
complains.
Do they beg
these
for
people
money?
have tons of views. These people
Do
have absolutely
they
crazy followers,
beg
and they make
for
tons of money,
money
and they have
from
sponsorships
retards?
and partnerships. It's just
No?
because
Okay.
I'm Darkside Phil and I have a
Okay.
toxic
Okay.
following
Okay.
of really disgusting trolls.
The trolls did it.
That nothing that I do will ever be good enough.
The trolls, the trolls,
Because
the
I'm a
trolls.
me, right?
Troll,
But you're right. If
trolls.
I was playing any RPG and was
I'm glad
skipping,
I
imagine
bought
I
this big boy
skipped the
penis.
dialogue of cutscenes
I'm so
that I hadn't
happy.
seen yet, just skipping
the
the
best.
story, just to rush through a game.
The best.
People would be like, "Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is a horrible quality playthrough. How dare he? Let's all make fun of him. Let's meme
Pork and
him." Har, har,
beans?
har," right? You're right. It's just
That pressure
never.
cooker.
It's never enough. So. The thing is, I want to put out quality content. I don't want my handheld immediately playing a game. I want to try, challenging things, give it the good old
Bullshit.
college try, as they say before.
Bullshit.
I would ask for help and stuff. It actually
Your
annoys
college
me.
try was you failing out of computer
When I
science
go to play
and
a
going to
game,
business school and can't even run an off
someone
a
immediately spoils
business
something for no good
or a
reason. Like
household.
I still remember.
You're a fucking
I was playing
failed
Alone in the
streamer,
Dark and I ran
a
into
40-year-old,
the
2-year-old
garden and someone was
fuckbag who doesn't even know how to do
and later,
laundry
when
in a
you float
washing
that
machine.
bucket to the top.
It's
'cause
embarrassing.
The things inside, you'll put the hose on.
embarrassing.
What are you doing? That's not even yet. That's not even this part of the game yet. This is the intro. Why are you spoiling puzzles? We haven't even begun. Like, stop that right now. I chastised the
They
chat.
do it all
It's
the
just, don't
time.
do that. Right? Like, it's ridiculous. So, anyway. No, but you're right. Whoever this tipper is, thank you. I appreciate the first contribution of the night.
Thank you for the monies.
And you're absolutely positively right. What's
Yeah,
good for the
of course
goose
they
is-
are, 'cause they
it
suck
should be
your
good
dick.
for the gander. But instead, what's good for everyone else is not good for me. No matter what, I'm doing it wrong, unacceptable, right?
That's true.
But everyone else
You
can
are.
do it. Like, I'm not shitting you.
No.
There's entire people with ridiculous amounts of following on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, everywhere.
Damn it.
And literally
That's
just
terrible.
100% hand holding and all
No,
of
it's
that.
just the pre-stream
So-
to the night stream. This is some days time shit. Get this out of here.
Derek says 176 videos.
No one
Is
cares
this
what
all
Derek
Walking
says. He
Dead
was
games
talking
I
about
played? I
watching
don't know.
Kung Fu Panda
I
4
know
with
it's
Matthew
seasons 1 and 2.
like 7
what you gotta
times last
realize
night.
is,
Fuck Derek.
each episode's anywhere from 10 to 15 parts, right? So there's 5 episodes in season 1. How many episodes are there in season 2? 5. It might just be the
Stupid
first 2
fucking
seasons.
LARPer giving
right?
Bill $10 to bait him. You're a fucking dumb fuck.
Anyway,
good bait.
Welcome everyone. We're going to begin in
Spend
about
your
5
money
minutes
however
or
you
so. Here's what we're going to do tonight. Here's how we're handling this, okay? Basically, we are going to do as far as we can go until around 9:45 p.m.-ish. Usually when we do these retro react streams, I do 5 parts, and each part is half an hour. So I'm okay going a little late to get 5 parts out tonight. In which case I could have
fucking
content
10-minute
on the channel
parts.
all week. But we're going to stop. We're going
How
to do
do
a
you
hard
double it?
stop at the end of
Plus.
part 5 tonight. Reason being, this episode would go probably
what?
for another
You're,
half an hour
you're
to
a
hour
ramen
past
joker
that,
in this shit,
and I
and then
can't
you're,
stay
you're
that late
hitting
on
me
a
with
late
like a
stream.
10 plus
So,
malt from a polychrome.
What we'll
Not
do
fair,
is
man.
we'll go as far as we can tonight. Hit the
How
pause.
do you get
and then
that
next
much
week we'll resume
multiplier
from
on
here,
that
meaning
shit?
Next week we'll finish episode
It should
2
be like
and
54
begin
minutes,
episode 3.
hour and a half.
All right. But again,
Most.
I just want to preface this by saying the fact that
Give me
I
money?
do Retro React every week hinges on the fact that people show up, engage, and support the streams. Because I could very well be doing something else, additional gameplay, just a chill stream.
You
whatever.
don't want to.
Okay. So
you don't want to do gameplay. You don't want
keep
to
showing up and
advance
hanging
these
out
sleepy games
and enjoying and supporting the
you
streams.
don't want
I'll do it every
to
week.
try and put effort into streams.
The first stream was outstanding
sit there
levels
and
of
go,
engagement and
do
support.
your
And I
own
was like,
shit.
wow, I was very
It's
happy with
fucking
how
sad.
that went. If it keeps going that way every week, I will definitely do this every week for you guys. Okay, so let's see how it goes and go from there. You know, I hope it goes well. I want people to keep coming out and hanging out with me. You know.
Oh, nobody wants to come and hang out with you anyways. Lean in. Get him. Get that fake Derek. That's a fake Derek at DSP throwback. It's fake. I would never send the porn titles to what I'm watching in Singapore because I don't want
we still have
the government to find out
imposter
and
accounts.
imprison
I'll
me
take
for
care
life.
of them as I see them. Just let me know about them if we have imposter accounts. I received $1 tip.
What's imposter Derek? Rise up, Derek Army.
From Marlin. I've been watching your Emily 1 of Alone in the Dark. In case
Get the
you
fuck out
haven't
of
figured
here.
it out,
You're not allowed on my site, you tard.
The Offering to the Tree is a Carnby exclusive thing. I know. I basically went after that last stream of
on site
Alone in the Dark. I wanted to see how you get the secret endings. I looked it up, and I'm very disappointed because the Carnby thing, I can't do it.
There are two people who are banned on site
I have to do a whole
on my
second
website.
run of the game to
That's
get
Marlon
it.
Tan.
Or a third run of the game to get it, which
well,
I'm
free.
not going to do.
Jojo, you're banned too.
And then on top of
no
that,
wiener
I can't
pics
even get the
allowed.
secret
Sorry,
ending
buddy.
with Emily because we
And
missed
then,
one single
I'm also gonna end
in the
up
whole game,
having
and
to ban
it's so hard to find
Ryan.
that
He's
most
not allowed.
people
He
searching
makes too
for
many
guides
socks.
only use the guide to find that one collectible. That's how hard it is. I passed by it twice because it's completely hidden from sight. You can't even see the area that it's in. Unless you walk towards it and then the prompt appears to enter this little crack in the wall of the mausoleum. So, yeah, it stinks. It is what it is. I can't get any secret endings for Alone in the Dark. So tomorrow night, we'll just do the standard Emily ending on that side.
Oh, standard ending, and it was the
It is
second
what it is.
playthrough. It's for nothing but money. Okay, gotcha.
How was dinner? It was good. It was a spaghetti with turkey. So you'd say it was like, oh, spaghetti bolognese, but it actually was with, instead of beef, it was with turkey. But it tasted very good. It was a spicy marinara sauce.
From the store. And spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, me too. Lee says, I just watched the whole season 1 to 3 of the
Turkey.
playthrough. I don't remember 75% of it from the last time I watched it many years
I have
ago. This
a
is the first time I'm
website,
watching
Hate
it back
Army.
ever. In
you didn't know about that?
12 years.
That's a shame.
And I remembered some.
I'm going to start
I don't
hyping it
remember
up
all.
lately.
I remember
so
only
if
pieces
you
of it
or any
last
of
week.
the
So
Cult of
that's
Hate
cool
would like
to
to
take
help.
that long.
It's
to go back to something like this. It
Gautopia.net.
feels refreshing. It's suspenseful
And
again
it's
because I don't really
fantastic.
remember what happens.
Big ups
each
to
character,
Closing My
which is good.
Closet, all the other mods, Surly Muppet, the big homies making that place a place.
All right, everyone. So to remember, let's cover
Darius
some ground
the
rules because
second.
we're going to start in a couple minutes here.
Ground rules. We're
Please
watching
know
videos.
that many people here tonight likely have never seen
Thank
the
you,
game.
Team Metal.
So
You're the
please
best
don't spoil
ginger
the
I know,
plot. If I
and
see you
I'm
spoiling
a
the
friend.
plot, I'm just
I'm friends
going
with
to
the
outright ban
Jinja.
you and say nothing. I'm
And
literally
I love
not
him
going to
very
say
much,
anything. I'm just
but
going
you're
to
better than him because
erase
he's
you.
a fucking asshole.
Because obviously spoilers are
He
not
plays mean
allowed.
jokes on me.
Especially
And
with people
he
here
has
who may not have
children
seen this before.
and
okay?
a successful life, and I'm mad at him.
So please no
'cause
spoilers.
I'm a basement
If you
dwelling
contribute
troll.
tonight, I will give you a shout out. It's the same as any other normal stream where I
More
give shout outs. So
money, Todd.
thank you in
Cool.
advance. My goal for tonight is to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal. If we do that,
That's a
I
goal
consider
every
it a
night.
successful stream
Every
that
day.
went well.
Every stream.
At least, support wise. Outside of that, anything else is greatly appreciated. Super chats, memberships,
Money,
gifted memberships
money,
on this
money,
channel
money,
help a
money,
lot.
money.
This channel right now,
Yeah.
on average, is making about
Sucks.
$1 a day on ad revenue. That
Thanks,
will increase in
Argentina.
time as I
You
get
fucks.
a large body of videos on this channel, but it takes a while when I only have one video a day. So
You hear?
over time, this
That
channel
is
will
what
become
this whole
profitable. Right
channel
now,
is
it's
all
definitely
about. This
not.
whole
But these
experience is
streams
about
are the
Phil
one thing that
making
actually
ad
brings profit to the
revenue off
channel.
of dents.
If you could support tonight's stream, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And if tonight goes well, I will continue to do these every single Sunday night.
All right.
Okay. So
All
we'll
right.
see.
Chat.
Let's see here.
I'm apologizing.
I received a $2 tip.
You're not the worst thing ever. I called y'all assholes for making
Margo,
me watch
do you
this
remember how
earlier,
many
and I'm
episodes of
sorry.
season one of Walking
I
Dead
was
that you find yourself
wrong. I
caring
was
about the
truly
characters?
wrong. I didn't know he
I
was
would
going to be this much of a
argue
begging bitch
probably
tonight.
right around episode 2 to 3. Like episode 1, you're just getting to know everyone and you're getting your bearings and trying to feel people out. By episode 2 and 3, you start to really, if I remember correctly, this is 12 years ago.
put a hand
you
in
start
your
to kind of
chat.
have favorites.
What the
people who
fuck?
you like their moral choices, the way that they act on others that you don't. You know what I mean? You kind of understand people's motivations and stuff. And because of that, you get to like certain characters over others. So, yeah, I would probably say episode 2 to 3.
No, don't do the Fallout 3 stuff. I'm telling you,
how would
Chad,
you support the
he's
channel?
gonna do the summer
Many different
Fallout.
ways spawn of Ogdo. You can super chat such as Big Tone just did, and I'm going to shout this
Oh
out.
yeah, shout it out. Give him a heart.
You could tip
Give him a heart.
by typing exclamation point tip in the chat. It brings up the
I think
link in
you
the
can do
chat
that, right?
you can click on to tip, or you could just check the description of the stream. It should have the link as well.
Sorry, Sonic J, dude.
Or you can become a member.
I forgot your heart,
here.
buddy.
And memberships also help the channel a lot. So. And by the way, if you
It's
become
okay,
a
I still
member,
love you.
have access to the archive stream immediately. Everyone else, the archive stream goes on private, and I upload these streams in half-an-hour parts, one a day for the next 5 days.
Oh no,
you have to
so
wait a
terrible.
few days. But
It's the worst.
if you become a member, you get access right after the stream goes offline. So there you go. Shout out
Right
to
after.
Big Tone with a super chat,
For the
$10 super chat. Thank you,
$10.
Big Tone. He says, "Hey Phil, you have to do this with your Fallout 3 playthrough. That was when I first started watching your content. In reality,
When he
Big
was
Tone,
hammered?
that is something I would like to do. I would absolutely love to react to my original Fallout 3 playthrough, but it has to be on this channel. Like we're basically working right now.
I like
If you
how we
haven't
got a
noticed, there's
triple
3 parts
chat
live
thing
and more
going.
coming
I got
of us
Raw's
taking
chat
that
up there.
really old, messed up playthrough and making
Right
it
here.
full HD.
We got top chat.
You know,
No, we want
scrubbing
live
the
chat
audio
'cause
so
you
you
guys
can
are good.
hear it, and it doesn't have
And
the
then
music that's going to
we're
mute
lurking on
stuff.
Phil's chat as
We're
well.
working on that right now. Once enough parts of that are live on this channel, I likely will do a retro react to Fallout 3.
Oh,
We'll
see,
see.
he's gonna
We'll see
play
how it goes.
Fallout 3 remastered, watch Fallout 3
Thank you,
and
Big Tone
review it,
995 for that.
and then he's gonna
First
play a
generous super chat
Fallout
of the
4
night.
after that, leading into Skyrim 6
Okay.
or whatever, Elder Scrolls 6. It's probably, oh, you piece of shit. Get out of here with that.
How are you? Good to see many of you with your rewind
Bad
symbols.
Google. Bad. We're watching Phil.
Okay.
Bad Pro.
All right, so are we ready to begin? Does anyone have any last minute concerns or
My concern is you're mentally unfit to stream. Does that count?
how we begin? By the way, if you're
like
wondering,
Slap Symphony.
two quick things. Number one, the reason I look way
thought we're
like
starting.
bright tonight is because now it's getting to the point where the sun is out later, and so the blinds are open. Within like 10 minutes, it'll get darker, and I won't look so bright. But when I
Okay.
start these streams at night, sadly, it just kind of looks like this right away. But it will look
You got,
better
like,
in a little bit. You'll be able
10
to see
minutes.
the background lighting and everything better too.
All right. Well,
That's
why
number
don't you
one.
just close the blinds and
Number
leave it as
two, FYI, I've been having some weird audio stuff go on. So earlier today,
No,
I
you
was on the
haven't.
React show, and people are like,
It's
"You
not
are
real.
way low compared to the videos you're watching." And I was like,
Well,
"What?"
you're
But I've
usually
had
way
the same
low to
settings
the
for like a week. I don't
game
get
and
it.
shit like that,
So I
too.
lowered the video settings. I upped my mic setting, and people said it was perfect. So hopefully the audio levels are good for tonight's stream. If not, please let me know right away. Like if you cannot hear me, or if you cannot hear the
pregnant,
game,
eh?
whatever it is, please let me know so I can adjust on the fly. I don't want to make like a bunch of parts and then shit, 2-3 parts came through and the audio was off for 3 parts. And sadly, that's what happened earlier today. It was like 2 parts of the React show, and then people told me. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
crap,
that's fair.
I didn't realize
If
that.
Rob
All right?
wants to
So let me
private
know
the
how
videos,
the audio
that-
sounds,
in
okay?
streams.
All right, without further ado,
It
you
is
guys
what it
ready
is,
to
man.
start? Let's hit play here.
They can be under my LLC for free if they want.
Reset right to the beginning, and we're gonna
They
start.
use all that info.
Well, Derek, I'm sorry to hear you won't be able to attend my streams when in Hong Kong, but that is why
Fucking
I have
great.
everything archived, and you can watch it on demand after the fact.
Fantastic.
Cool.
We don't need to dare live it.
Ready?
10 in the morning.
Ready to start it here. Just gotta get rid of one moron, and then we can begin.
Fuck off, moron.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone. Phil here, and
Hi.
welcome back to DSP Throwback.
YouTube
I'm very
is on.
excited because tonight we are continuing on with my retro replay of The Walking Dead Season 1. Last
Okay.
week we got through the entirety of Episode 1.
We're doing
It
Walking
was really,
Deads.
really fun to
It's
do
gonna be
and
garbage.
re-experience this game for the first time in 12 freaking years.
No worse shit.
I'm excited to do Episode 2 with you tonight. However,
No
to
worse
preface
shit.
this, FYI, Episode
It's
2
gonna be
is
trash.
longer than Episode 1. What we're going to do is we're going to do what we do every
Trash.
time that I do a retro react stream. We're going to do 5 parts of roughly a half an hour in
What?
length. At the end of that, we're just going to call it quits for tonight. As long
Okay.
as things go well,
Can we just
I'm
rush
gonna
them?
probably continue to do
and
this
then quit?
weekly or bi-weekly. So no worries if we end on a
Bi-weekly?
cliffhanger tonight. We didn't finish. We will just wrap
When
that
the
up
fuck
next
are we
time
doing
and then
react
start into the next
bi-weekly?
episode, okay? So let's begin. Oh, one
Nobody
other thing.
wants
This is
that.
pretty important for those of you watching this on demand on YouTube. Maybe you're not watching the live stream. I
That's
decided
you,
to put
Derek,
the
tomorrow.
entirety of The Walking Dead Season 1 into one playlist. This way, you can just hit play and watch it from start to finish. Previously, when I
Yeah.
did these games, I did separate playlists for each episode, but man, did it get messy over the years to find the right playlist and watch them in order. In fact, no exaggeration, tonight I'm using someone else's playlist to watch my own videos. Someone else compiled all of the episodes
made the
of the first
playlist
season
for you?
into one super playlist, and that's what I'm using because it's easier to watch it that way. So that's how I'm going to do it here on DSP Throwback. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that makes it easier for you to watch and digest on demand. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Episode 2.
All right, welcome back to The Walking Dead episode 2.
I've watched this before. Please just let me not do it.
2 months wait.
Fuck it.
A little annoying because, as you know, this has been happening with Telltale Games. It actually happened last year as well with the Back to the Future episodic games, but they kept getting delayed.
Loves watching Sims.
And it is annoying.
He's
when you
loved
buy
them for
season
so
pass
long.
for something you're kind of expecting, you know, on-time content. And for whatever reason, Telltale just has not been able to deliver a monthly series. Instead, they're kind of going every 2 months. Hopefully, that means.
I honestly don't watch any of my streams or content because I just don't want to hear my voice on
So
film
yeah, this is the
any
truth.
kind
That
of
back
content.
then, these
I
episodic
can't
games
believe
had
that Phil is just like,
absolutely, positively
I'm
no
right.
schedule. You had absolutely
dude.
no idea
There's no roadmap.
when the next episode of a game was coming out. You would buy the season pass,
crazy shit,
and then just sit around and wait and hope that the episode would come out soon.
I mean,
and then when it came out, finally, like, oh crap, I want to play
Destiny,
it. But you'd have to make sure that you had
delay
time in your schedule to play it. Now, usually when they have games like this, they either have set dates for when the episodes will come out, or
a roadmap.
Actually, they actually don't usually do this kind of thing anymore. Now it's just the whole game. Like, for example, with
what?
What's
I mean, most
the other
games have
series
DLC.
with the people who have powers? Life is Strange. When Life is Strange released their latest game about 2-3 years ago, True Colors, even though it was episodic, they released the entire game at once, so you could just play it at your own pace. That's much better in my opinion
real fucking
than
slow
these
when you play
piecemeal episodes. I think what it is these games back then, they were still kind of experimental. They didn't have giant traction in the industry yet. It was actually this particular game that got high sales for Telltale and made them a name in game development that allowed them to make bigger and better games moving forward. But I think this was kind of an experiment for them to see what was going to happen if they did like a high-profile IP on an episodic game, and that's why they didn't have a set schedule. Maybe they had to make up a certain amount of money to get the assets to make the next episode. Who knows, right? But anyway, yeah, that's true. It was kind of a pet peeve of mine back then that all the other games that I played, I knew they had release dates. With this, you only knew the first episode, and after that, you just had to guess when the next episodes were going to come out. So, okay.
And you usually beat the game before that happens.
Good evening,
so.
Let's jump into...
And they're probably like at 5-month increments or something.
Episode 2 of The Walking Dead. Now, I don't know, how do I continue here?
Okay, so...
That's episode 1. All right, hold on a second.
9 o'clock at night? That's when you did it?
That's true. It was a little confusing
So
as well. To figure out how
drunk.
to do it.
Installed. There we go.
It's not that
How you do
confusing.
Starved for Help is the name of the episode we're going to play. Okay.
Ready. Play the video
How do you
game.
play it? I guess you should play. Oh, there you go.
Boom.
There it is.
Episode 2, Starved for Help.
Okay.
Oh, that took way too long.
Wonder if they'll be like last time on Walking Dead, you know, to remind you it's been 2 months since you played it. I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
Derek says a previous game that Telltale made was Back to the Future, and that one did actually have release dates at the end of each episode, but this game did not. So.
Dude, you got debunked by Derek.
Oh
Good
boy.
Lord.
You're starting strong.
Who you are.
Oh, it's a recap. Never mind.
That's what the reporter knows.
That's what you asked for. You said, I hope they give me the fucking thing. And then they gave you the fucking thing back in the old school days. And you didn't remember it.
Yeah.
Shameful.
I want my parents to come home now.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout. It's Doug.
By the way,
Is that the
please
guy
let me
who
know how the
told Phil
volume
to shut
sounds,
the
okay,
fuck
everybody? Excellent.
Do with a check rat?
Yeah, you're dead.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly.
Okay,
You'll
Sugar
fit in
Tits.
with Doug.
You got it, boss.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is fit?
Oh, this asshole.
With the bloody end of an axe handle, maybe. Nobody threatens my boy.
All right, most people are saying the volume level's good tonight. Okay, thank you. If it changes, let me know and I can adjust on the fly.
Yummy.
God.
And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
No Sandusky alerts on my watch. Hands off the little one. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. That's right. So we've got the reporter who's still alive.
Okay.
I guess it's fall, and that must be in New England or something, because look, the leaves are turning.
Well, maybe, but they turn other places too. Like I live in Washington now, and some trees turn, but not all.
Fucking God! Why are we talking this shit?
But we do have some turning of the leaves. I think it's the Northeast USA has the most turning of the leaves. We'll actually go there and travel in the fall just to see it.
Me?
3 months later.
Chad wanted to suffer, so Chad gets to suffer tonight with me.
Oh, yeah.
We're watching this trash. You wanted it. I'll restream
You don't have any
Double
gum.
your pleasure, double your
It
fun.
was like an 88%. Because you guys hate yourself just as much as I hate me. Not my fault.
That's another meal lost.
You regret
The
your vote.
zombies are eating all the
See,
wild
it's
Looks
your
looks like a young Bob Saget. It does. Looks like a young Bob Saget character here.
What? Huh? That guy?
Yeah, except then I'd probably...
That guy's Bob Saget.
Trust me, I have no...
And you're Bill Murray. Alright, okay.
I'd take it. We're all hungry. No kidding.
Who is this guy? Some new guy, huh?
When I accidentally grabbed for Carly's rations the other night...
I don't know, but he's got a gun, so I'm glad he's with you. Right?
Some slack. Yeah, you're right.
Actually, you're looking pretty tasty.
Sure how much food we have left.
Alright,
Whoa, the
cannibal
lights
talk?
changed. Did you see that?
We'll manage. Maybe.
Are you counting the frames
Some
too, Phil?
people aren't too happy about the way Lily's handling rations.
Uh-oh.
How are people going to tolerate this boring bullshit for
Sometimes that means someone's got to miss
2 hours and
Think
15
Kenny's having
minutes?
even more luck than we are out here? I sure hope so. Yeah, between the lack of food and Kenny and Lily fighting...
You're watching some Has-Been Hotel? Great show. I enjoyed that one. This Proper made me watch that one, and Hell of a Boss. Fantastic. I like them both.
I like how they're talking, and obviously if they're both staying at the Motor Inn, there's absolutely no reason for them to be having this conversation, but this is just 100% necessary plot elaboration for the gamer and the viewer, because you want to know what happened in the last 3 months. Oh!
Kenny want to ban us? He's got a family to look out for. He's better off without us.
I apologize.
Dude, he
12
sounds
years later
hammered.
for my disgusting belch.
He sounds hammered in this replay.
He's a good man.
How drunk he sounds when he talks again.
Going off on him last night. What's the old guy's deal anyway?
Yeah,
Seems like
old
he's got a
asshole.
problem with you in particular.
Burp.
He thinks I'm dangerous. He's an old racist asshole. He's just looking out for his daughter.
Do the racist one.
Looking out for his daughter. Hey, I know Lily. She can take care of herself. He needs to take that energy and put it towards finding us some more food. And I know Lily
Us?
thinks he's...
You go find your own food. You're a grown man.
Muscle. He's a walking pile driver. I know I wouldn't want to be stuck in a room with him. And didn't he punch you in the face
Phil
one
would.
time? Knock me flat.
He's a dick.
Talking about her dad who hates Lee.
And then they took a dump right on their heads.
Oh, Scott Humor. Great.
Oh, they're
You're actually going to shoot a crow.
shoot that thing for food.
Now, where's the noise? Can you make that shot?
Long shot. I'd hate to waste the bullets. Trust me. If I don't think I can hit it, I won't
Are we trying to eat a crow?
Crow, I guess. Eat
It's a raven.
Oh, you suck,
asshole.
dude.
Shit, was that Kenny? I don't know.
Oh, Kenny's dead. They killed him.
You shot Kenny. He was in the tree.
What are
No
you doing up
redeemed
there?
crows here. No bombs
The bullet
from fucking
curved.
injured.
Swung back to camp and hit Kenny in the ass.
That doesn't happen. No sound bullshit.
See?
Well, blame Mrs. Proper for making me watch Has-Been, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Stereo.
One time.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. It's a trap.
Jesus Christ.
Open the trap!
Oh, shit.
He's a dumb fuck.
No, please don't kill us. We just want to help our teacher. We'll leave, I swear.
That's their teacher. Oh, shit.
You guys okay?
Who the fuck did they?
Get it off.
Fucking idiot.
Get it off, babe.
Tell those guys to step back.
Maybe they can
We'll
help.
figure, homie.
These might be the same guys that raided our camp, and we barely got away from that.
What guys?
Why the fuck is there a bear trap out here?
I don't know, man. It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. Don't listen.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Just let us go. We're not a threat to you. Kid, chill out. We'll try to help you, but you gotta shut the fuck up. Lee, this is fucked up. You gotta help him. Please. Ben, shut up. My dad was special forces. I know what I'm doing.
Punch this kid in the face.
I have a business degree. I know what I'm doing.
That looks like Shaggy. Shaggy without the shaggy hair.
You gotta get him out of there. Oh, God, thank you. Fine, but you gotta hurry.
All right, quick down the vent.
The zombies are coming. They're already here.
Oh, boy.
It's the zombies who left out the bear trap.
Well, that fucking sucks. No release. Well, sorry, buddy. I'm leaving. Good luck. Here's the gun with 2 bullets. You pick.
Get me out of this.
Chop his leg off.
Get the boys back. Kenny, keep those walkers off of me.
Yeah, Kenny, be a better shot than trying to take out that bird.
You can't just leave him like this. Just get me out. Please, up. With blood screaming, we're gonna be surrounded in a minute.
Oh, these guys are shooting at the same time and shit? Man.
Do you think you can get it open? Try to get the chain.
How do I fucking...
There has to be a way out of this. Hurry. How the fuck do you get these things open? We don't know.
We don't know.
It's impossible. Get lost or something. Hurry. Please hurry.
Yeah, smack the chain. There you
There's
go.
no way the axe is gonna break the chain. There's no fucking way. You know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to chop his fucking leg off. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Then do
This
that.
is never
Fucking-
gonna work.
You didn't look down?
Why is this happening to us?
Shit. It ain't working.
Or you can just, like, be based and shoot him in the head and leave. Give him the chop.
Lee, I can't keep him back forever. No. Try the trap again.
You stupid idiot.
Please.
You wanna die?
Fuck, I'm just wasting ammo now. We gotta go. Oh God, there's so many of them.
I got his leg.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And that's sort of
Fantastic. Oh, that's a hard choice to
extra
make, man.
close up. Oh!
He can't feel it by then. We're through it.
I think Palm Stubbs.
We're doing some fucking, like,
Wait a minute.
Civil
We
War
did one
shit.
more swing. Oh!
Bandage that shit.
Oh no!
He's laughing at this shit. It's rough, man. That's a hard choice to make. If you really put yourself in the situation.
The hell of a start.
Like, sorry, man.
Now we'll just call him Old Stubby.
I said that. They call him Stubbs.
Even Derek's like, damn, that's brutal. And he watches people get puked on while getting fucked.
Behind you, Travis! Come on, we gotta move.
What the fuck was Travis doing?
Yeah,
He
we
wasn't
definitely turned
looking
this
at
into a Let's
anything?
Endure.
Are you kidding me? He's
Oh,
dead.
he's fucked.
You stupid moron! What was he?
Walk towards the zombies and don't run.
What was he doing?
What a fucking idiot. All right.
I mean, that's Darwinism right there, right? Oh, that's the end of part 1, by the way. That's Darwinism in action right there. That is the,
Oh,
the
thank God that was
essence
into part 1.
of survival of the fittest.
We're 1/5 of the way through
someone
this
is so
garbage.
stupid that they cause you.
And
You're
it took
trying to
us,
save
like,
the teacher's life, and the kid is so
30
distracted.
minutes.
He gets
Great.
killed.
We're fucked.
You stupid idiot.
We're fucked,
You could have
chat.
easily been walking away from the zombies. Like, oh.
And that's how it goes down, baby. Episode 2, Stark for Help.
So
We got
again, just to
Rocket
give you
Nail.
guys an
Good.
idea of how
God damn it,
profitable
you just
YouTube
paused it.
used to be back in the day when ad revenue was flowing like a river.
Fucking hell, what
You
the
would get
fuck?
about a minimum of $2 of ad revenue per 1,000 views. Minimum. You could get more than that.
$2 per view.
So
Don't
for
tell
a video
people
like
this shit.
this, 38,000 views.
Don't tell
just
people
on
this
this video
shit.
alone, I probably
Why are you
made
telling
like
people this shit?
$70. I mean, the cost of the whole game was what? You know? So
You made your
imagine
money
that.
on
And I'm
part
doing
2.
10 to 12 to 14
What did you make on
parts
part 1?
each episode. I mean, that's how profitable being a YouTuber back in the day was. You play a game for 3 hours and you
$70
just
times
make
50,
hundreds and
bud.
hundreds and hundreds of dollars, if not more. That's how
Oh,
crazy
okay.
it is,
And then
man.
what did we do with all the
Very
money?
different time.
We
Today,
squandered it
ad
on
revenue was
statues,
nothing like it is
alcohol,
back, like it was
gotcha,
back then. Back then, that was like
and
the minimum was $2.
fast food.
Today, you're lucky if you hit anywhere near that because of how fluctuating it is.
I just stand here beating this board with a rock all day. That's my contribution.
He's off the couch. They would sacrifice people to fucking. They would sacrifice DSP to fucking zombies and then apocalypse for sure. For sure. You just throw them out there. Like,
Criminal
good luck.
Coco says it was more like $5 for 1,000 views. Only for the top people. the top, this is how it used to be. Now it's more across the board even. But back in the day, if you were a top YouTuber, no exaggeration, you'd be in a like a.
Well, you're gonna be like, I was doing YouTube before
would
that.
Give you more ads.
I made $5
They would
a
give you
view.
the longer video form ads, the ones that paid more. They would give those to an upper class, which was really unfair. Everyone's doing the same work. Why did those people get paid more? It didn't make sense.
Because they got more eyes on their
product. It was always fluctuating for like an average person. You'd probably make between $2 to $3 per 1,000 views.
What the fuck?
And then lower tier would make less. But most people were in a partnership anyway. I was in a machinima partnership, and that they paid me specifically $2 per 1,000 views as part of our contract. So.
I told you to stop kicking that fucking
So you
ball.
negotiated lower and lower
the whole
and
can.
lower, and then blamed him, and left, and then
There's
came
a
back,
gas can
and
right
then
next to it.
left.
And was she the lifeguard? Yeah, she must
Oh
keep
yeah,
watch.
she's a lifeguard with
Yeah,
a
lifeguard chair.
fucking rifle.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be them. Watch. It's not gonna be a zombie.
Yeah, but you don't shoot at first movement.
Here they come.
Get the gates open! We've got wounded! She shoots them right in the face.
What the hell are they doing?
Who are you? I don't remember
Yeah,
you.
you just brought more mouths to feed in your sanctuary. That's a tough choice to make in any kind of bad situation like this.
I don't have time to explain.
Lee, are you okay?
Get him into the truck. I'll see what I can do.
Cat,
okay?
can you fix him?
Jesus, Ken. I don't know.
I can't reattach a fucking
What
cankle.
the hell? You can't just be bringing new people here. What are you thinking?
Hey, you want to
We're thinking we're gonna save people.
No, I don't. I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea.
Yeah, see?
Died if we left him. So what?
We are not responsible for every struggling survivor we come across.
Welcome
We
to real
have to focus
survival.
on our group.
Pretty
right
harsh.
here,
Harsh
right
reality.
now.
Well, hang on. We haven't even talked to these people yet. Maybe they can be helpful.
Come on, Lily.
Yeah, they're delicious.
People trying to survive just like us. We've got to stick together to survive.
The only reason you're here is because you had food. Enough for all of us. But that food is almost gone. We've got maybe a week's worth left. And I don't
And now you
suppose
made it
guys
less.
are carrying any groceries, are you?
No? You guys fight it out there.
It's hard to help everybody in this kind of situation. You need to, like, either
over
keep
here.
kicking
See what I do.
or you're done for. Like,
No,
you got more mouths to feed now? Do they provide? Do they help out? Are they worth that sacrifice?
This isn't your own personal dictatorship.
It's a tough
Oh,
spot.
come on. You're
Oh,
being
boy.
dramatic.
We got tension.
Everything always turns into a power struggle between you two. I'm not going to be a part of that.
Maybe you two should
Hey,
just fucking
I
get
didn't
it over
ask
with.
to lead this group. Everyone was happy to have me distributing the food when there was enough to go around. But now that it's running out, suddenly I'm a goddamn Nazi.
It doesn't matter who's in charge. Most people are here now. I guess we just have to decide what happens next.
No, Lee, it does matter. One person can't be in charge of everything. You know, it might feel safe for you to sit on the fence, but sooner or later,
Yeah,
you're
Phil.
gonna have to decide whose side you're on.
Oh boy, something's happening here.
See, and this is how the game works is you have to try to make your best judgment. Who do you think would end up being the best leader in the camp?
Oh,
But then,
yeah,
of course, there's
that's-
some other
that's how
tense
this
things
game
that
works.
happen as well that you have to make split decisions like right immediately. And you're like, oh, did I make the right one? It's kind of tense in that regard. Like that, honestly, the quick time events to survive the zombies, I don't remember them being that big of a deal. It's more of your overall choices of the narrative that seem to be more tense moments. Because like right now, you could have sided with one of them, and then the other one hates you. And you're like, oh,
I
shit.
mean, otherwise
No.
it's shooting bad guys or getting
Standing
away
up
from
to make the hard
the threat.
decisions. My girl's got more balls than all of you combined.
Dad, please. Why don't you go help Mark with the wall?
Dad, please, why don't you go jerk off again? That'll calm you
Yeah,
down.
Derek.
Okay. Back to penthouse.
You think this is easy for me? Everyone's starting to hate me because I'm the one that rations the food. But nobody else wants to.
The best one for you was The Wolf Among Us? Alright, fair. I
You know
don't
what?
have an interest in this kind of
We're
game,
doing it tonight.
to be honest.
You do it.
I'd watch a
There's
video
space
on
for
it.
rations, but there's not
If
enough
somebody's
for
like
everyone. Good
got
luck.
some charisma to him or something.
Great.
But like, this doesn't cut it for me, man. Ain't my thing.
You only have 4 food items for 10 hungry people. Oh man, what a decision.
Better split them up.
Look at the
That
items,
sucks.
too.
You're not eating tonight or tomorrow.
Who do you
Better
give the
find some
fresh
food.
food to? Who do you give the shitty processed cheese full of chemicals and
Man, how do you
preservatives to?
decide who the fuck
The
to
kids.
feed?
You feed the kids.
The tough
You always
question.
feed the children. And the ladies.
Shit, that is such a tough decision. I just eat them all myself.
This was the easiest decision ever.
It was delicious.
You stupid sucker, you gave me all the food. Wow.
Give food or talk to.
That's amazing, actually.
Is it gonna be okay?
I don't know.
No.
Can you give me a hand real quick?
Sure. What do you need?
Just apply some pressure here while I try to close this up. You know, I thought I was starting to get used to this, sewing up people's injuries. But I mean, cuts and bruises are one thing, but Lee, this man has no leg.
Fuck. Yeah,
That's his fault. He stepped in the bear trap.
I did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
Yeah, I know you did. The right thing is just scary sometimes, I guess. Well, you've done all you can, Lee. Thanks for the help.
What did he do? Okay, it wasn't even
Go
clear
ahead
what he
and check
did,
in.
right?
I'm not sure.
I need a little space here anyway.
Shit happens. Yep, you're damn right, bumper sticker.
Talk to here.
One final check, and then we'll write it out for the rest of the stream. Volume's good, right, everybody?
Holy
Volume's
fuck,
good.
get out of
By the way,
here,
the sun's
dude.
going down. My lighting is getting better now. So as long as
I don't know
everything's good,
about
we're smooth
better,
sailing.
but,
Hopefully these volume levels will be. I gotta remember now when we do these streams when I'm
Just
reacting
play
to
the fucking
videos,
shit.
I have to lower the volume of the videos. So okay,
Please.
thank you. Everyone's saying it's good. Cool, excellent.
Talk to this guy. Let's see what he has to say.
How you doing, Clementine?
Okay.
Where's your hat?
Who are you?
I don't know.
What?
Can you help me find it?
Didn't you see episode 1?
Yeah, find the hat.
Sure. When did you lose it?
I had it a couple days ago.
I promise.
A hat?
If I find it,
He lost her hat. It's like a.
Thank you.
Hold on a second.
okay, Clem.
She outright said in
I gotta
episode
take
1
care of
it meant the world to her because
Why
her,
don't you go
her
back
dad
to playing
gave it
with
to
that
her.
fool?
Now she
Fucking
lost
dog.
it.
Okay.
Why did she
shit
lose
happens,
it?
dude.
Dumb as a fucking rock.
Damn.
Hey, is my friend gonna make it?
You're fine.
But Kaja will do her best. I
Your
promise.
friend, I thought you said he was your teacher. Teachers aren't friends. What are you talking about? Everyone hates their teacher.
There was
No,
other
you're,
way.
the teacher's somewhere else, dude.
So who are you?
So who are you people? Our group's gonna want to know.
I'm Ben. Ben Paul. The man you saved.
Ben Paul. In
Oh, he's the
2012,
teacher?
Ben Paul, he's one of the Paul brothers. He's the forgotten Paul brother because he died in the zombie apocalypse. You see, this is where it all started. People just don't realize
Oh
it.
my fucking
The
god.
band director at my school. We all came down from Stone Mountain for the playoffs.
By the way, that Paul
When-
brother's gonna get his ass whooped by
when
Tyson.
Everything happened.
Oh yeah?
Who's giving him food? How you
How
holding
you
up?
holding up, kid?
Well, I keep wondering if I could have done something to help, you know? Some kind of, I don't know, something.
You did all you could? I don't know either.
I'm sure you did all you could.
Yeah, maybe.
Trying to motivate him.
Give
Except
him
I can give him
food.
no fucking food.
Relax.
He's a newcomer.
Get your friend back to normal in no time.
You had a terrible story. No food for you, stupid.
but he's a new
Here, I'm gonna
guest.
eat it
Give
now.
him food.
Piece
I
of
don't have her
cheese.
hat yet.
Sucks it out of the
Fucking
package.
Dumbass duck.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm okay. Me and Clementine are coloring. Guess what it is?
Jasper!
The dog.
A piece of shit?
Nope. Oh, I know.
A
It's
horrible,
goat, right?
a horrible drawing?
No.
He's like, no, you guys
You
are
were
jerks.
pretty brave when we brought those people in here.
That's because I know Mom can fix him.
Give him food.
Catch you later, Doc.
Bye, Lee.
No food for you, duck.
Hey, Duck, run over anyone with a tractor lately?
Let's talk to Hot Carly.
Hot Carly in the
Sleeping any
vest.
better?
Okay.
No. I know we should be grateful for beds, but no, I'm not.
Huh.
Drugstore?
Yeah.
Huh, should I ask her opinion?
Oh, because the guy should, like, die.
About the food.
Ugh. That can't be an easy job.
It's not. I won't be able to feed everyone. What should I do?
Eat it all!
If you wanted to get in good with Lily, I'd make sure Larry gets some food. Even though that guy can be a real dick sometimes. On the other hand, giving that food to Kenny and his family might make him remember you if he decides to take off in that RV one day.
What about you? You need food too.
We all need food.
Yeah.
I can't tell
A
you what
field
to do,
trip.
but
No
whatever
field trips
happens,
allowed.
I know
Pain
you'll
only.
be trying to do the right thing.
Thanks, Carly.
She's your friend.
Interesting. So it
True
definitely
friend.
sounds like I should give one to Kelly and give one to what's her name's dad.
Back in a bit.
Lily's dad. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah, pick your
Fuck
favorites.
Kenny. What the?
Get stuck against
Saw
the
that was weird.
pole.
Word's getting out that you want to leave the motor in.
That ain't no secret, Lee. It's probably our best bet.
Got room for me
Let
and
him.
Clem in there?
Listen, I gotta look out for my family. I gotta know that whoever I take with me is gonna be looking
out.
for
Look. What's up, man?
Wait, I know that.
Lee,
I'm sorry you have to come get
left
tortured with
Duck
us.
in danger
It'll be fun.
twice.
Wow.
Well, the RV ain't even working yet. God damn it. There's no point in talking about it. We right have now. to give him food. I don't know what to say here. You should stay here. The coast does sound like a smart idea.
Coast does sound like a smart idea. Maybe that is the best thing.
I know that it is. I'm taking my family. Shit, he's definitely
What happened to
gonna
the
leave.
bar? Yeah, it went away, man.
Why is he
Things
holding
change
a
around
pipe
here.
like that?
That's
Like,
all
what
good.
is he
I
doing?
decide whether or not I want to give him food. I don't know why
Same
he's
old
listening
drops.
to that cat on
He's
his
petting a
fucking
pipe.
lap,
Just
though.
long hair.
All right, what's her name? Lily and her dad. Over here.
Kick the ball.
Play
At
soccer.
least the kids have something to keep them occupied.
I'll take care of that. He takes the axe. Ah!
Will you hold the damn board steady?
I'm trying. I didn't realize I was getting this weak already.
What do you want?
Do some push-ups off camera.
I got 60 cents in my pocket. If you'll shut up, quit being such a pansy.
Oh my god, this guy's such an asshole.
He is. He's a grade A piece of shit, man. All right. Well, this is a good
Oh,
place
yes!
to split the part. It seems like in general, we get about 2 parts done, or of the
We're almost there.
per video.
We're already almost there.
And that's a good place to split them up, I feel. So I hope you enjoy.
Are we pausing the
part
bag?
1 of episode 2
Please, just,
of the Walking
just
Dead
way.
Telltale series, season 1. And we got much more coming tonight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh my God, excuse me. What's up, King Michael? Good evening. It's good to have you here.
Oh, that was
Hope
him,
everyone's
not
having a good
recording.
time.
Okay.
and enjoying. Oh, let's see here. The old man's name is Larry. I know that. No Sleep Revives.
Yeah, you got to spell
And
cat's name
672
right
says
now.
I should do
You
a
can't
throwback
spell-
marathon where I
spell
live
it
stream
wrong
from my
like us.
phone and point it at the TV. I have an idea for a throwback event. You could throw back to when you stopped
Don't do
sharing
it.
bad
Yeah,
ideas in the chat.
this is
We could
terrible.
all have a nice night together. How about that? I'm just
I'm
razzing.
I'm used to it in
No, we're not
blessing,
gonna
but
do that.
it's terrible.
The camera style is old.
Any
for
of
a
this
reason
kind
it
of
doesn't
style
work.
of content's
Even
awful to
using my
watch, and it's
phone
hard
would
to
not work.
restream.
We're not going to do that.
And it's
Okay.
it's difficult to try to even be
Mark,
entertaining.
good
during it.
evening. Good
But
to have you here.
that's
How
the
you
fun
doing?
Of it for me. 672 does probably have
Yes, I
Down
told myself
syndrome.
to stop
It's okay.
belching in 2012, and then I belched tonight, which is a nice hypocritical thing to do, right?
No, you're just a gross fuck, dude.
Oh, I forgot we had that old me emote in the chat. I totally forgot about it. The old crew cut, no bearded me. Yes, that's cool. All right,
from your
we're gonna continue,
your
everyone.
weightlifting
Again,
days?
thank you to anyone who's chilling with me here tonight. If we keep
Support
these streams highly engaged and well supported, I will continue
Yeah,
to
there
do
it
these
is.
every single Sunday night. All right, so if you like the content tonight,
Give me
please support
money!
it if you can. Let's continue. Okay,
Look at that low key
we're back.
gag.
This is now part 2 of episode 2 of The Walking Dead season 1. Let's continue.
Oh, it's fine, man.
Look at
It's
that
fun.
barricade.
It's real fun. I'm just glad to see you. I haven't seen you
This
in
was
a
actually
while.
12 years ago. It was 2012. This game.
It says 11 years ago. So they uploaded it 11 years
Here we
ago.
go.
Mark's getting weak, he said.
See,
What
even
happened,
Oldfield burped in the mic.
I was pretty fucked up back there. Having to cut that guy's leg off.
Yeah, I just hope Gotcha can save him.
Yeah. Weren't you supposed to hold the
He's on the Air
fucking
Force
goddamn
Is
jet?
this the Air Force Base? I mean, this wall isn't exactly military standard.
No way I'm going back there. You saw what it was like when you guys picked me up.
Huh.
Completely overrun.
Lily's pretty pissed at us.
Listen, I know her intentions are good.
Listen.
But
Fuck Lily.
She's making
Oh,
the
shit,
smart
him?
choice. Those parasites you guys brought back need to go.
All right, let's talk.
Need any help with the wall?
Fuck the asshole.
Nope.
Actually, we could use your axe. You mind if we take it?
Yeah, give us that thing for a bit.
Sure.
Which means you won't have it. We're probably something
Give him the
important
axe.
later.
Give it to Mark.
Mark asked for it. Give it to Mark.
Here, that should help. Try not to make too much noise.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
Come on, Larry. Cut Lee some slack. He knows you're just out to protect Lily. He told me so. Just like he's trying to protect Clementine.
I just need some food. Going this long without a proper meal make anybody cranky.
Oh, he's starting to loosen up a little bit. I think I'm gonna give him food.
Oh, dude, no worries, man. People make mistakes. It's all good. We're moving on. We're growing. We're having a good time.
Lily can make
Don't
her
worry
own
about the editing
fun.
blessings. It's
not
just
about
another
making
day in the
friends.
Directorverse.
We're all in this together. We got to start acting like it.
Stuff all that.
I just try to keep it real, homie.
Oh, here we go. He's such an asshole. I'm gonna give him food.
Just thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you chatters out there. Fucking Mr. Views chime in.
Either half an
142
apple or
currently.
crackers
Thank
and
you all
cheese
for being
because I
here.
think he needs-
Fuck
he's
yeah.
the one
I
who,
don't even
is
know how
diabetic.
like
Now
10 of
he
you
has
are
the
tolerating
heart
this shit.
problem.
Give him the apple. No, give him the turkey. He's an old man. Turkey. He's old.
Lily would want you to keep your strength up.
That girl needs to quit worrying about me so much.
You made a tough choice.
No, no food for you,
Just
starved
seeing the
bitch.
food is driving me crazy.
Deal with it.
I should probably give it to him too because he said that he's weak, and I'll give one to what's his name over there, Kenny. I don't know what to do with the last one.
Give it to the children. Maybe they'll share it.
Here, eat something.
Apple.
Give him
Crackers and
a
cheese.
piece
You
of
have another
jerky.
one? Oh.
Thanks, Lee.
I like when
That's
you
it?
fed Larry says you made a tough choice. When you fed him, it says you just fed Mark, so it
what
wasn't
else
tough
do
to
I
feed him
feed?
because he's not an asshole.
By the way, they have my axe. They better not fucking up. Fucking lose it or break it. Oh, we somehow shoved the axe up a zombie's asshole. We have to go get it. So I can't see. Oh, can I talk? Oh, there we go.
Give her food. She's watching out for you. And she's
God,
leader.
not you too.
So
I know
have her
Kenny
eat.
wants to leave. I think that's why he's so eager to get the RV working. But this
Yep.
is a good spot. We're protected. We're close to the drugstore. We have a routine now, and it's working.
For now.
Yeah, for now, but then you
We
make a
should
different
talk
choice.
about you and Kenny.
What about us?
The argument. It's getting pretty out of hand. You know people notice that.
Look,
It's like
I'm
you
working
got
my
stuck
ass
on me.
off to make sure we have a good setup here, and Kenny just doesn't
come back.
appreciate that.
So he wants to get the
All
fuck
we
out of
need
here.
is food.
Huh.
But there is no food.
She's telling me.
You know that better than anyone.
Well, we'll just have to
Oh
find
yeah,
some.
we're right on.
I'm gonna give her food and give Kenny food.
Here.
I don't want anything from you.
Oh, she won't even take the food.
Take it anyway.
Take it anyway. You need to eat.
This
He's
doesn't
right.
change anything.
There's one piece of food left.
So the last piece of food for someone else.
Some of these people have gone longer than me without food.
Yep.
They're the ones that need it.
I'll give it to Kenny. It's him and his
Yeah,
family
and then
can
Phil
ration
laughs
it
like a
out.
freaking crazy person when she stitches herself up. He's insane. I mean, there's just no human
How about the guy in
understanding
the
from the
bear
guy.
trap?
Thanks for buying me time to get that guy out of the bear trap back there.
I can't believe you cut off his leg. I don't know if I could have done it.
Should have taken
Yeah,
the
but
leg
it had
and
to
ate
be
the
done.
leg.
love
They,
doing
just,
it.
Out of the
they
water.
left a delicious leg out there in the woods that they could have all been eating right now, roasted over a fire. I mean, what were they thinking, right?
All right,
And
Mr.
those people
Cannibal.
wives asked, wait, did you feed Clementine and Duck? No, fuck them kids. I didn't feed these kids. They find their own food. They're young. They're
Holy
whippersnappers. They can make do. They're smaller. They don't need as much energy as everybody else, so they can make do without. All these big oaks, these older adults need more food. So there you go.
Want something to eat?
Yeah. Bucket, no Korean barbecue for you, children. Die.
How about my boy? He eat yet?
No.
Come talk to me once my boy's taken care of.
Well,
He
then
won't
go
take the
feed his
food.
boy.
Ah, he wants me to feed
You
Duck.
have to give it to Duck. That's what he cares about.
Huh, okay.
Some of these people have gone longer than me without
I gotta give it to Duck
They're
then.
the ones that need it.
Makes sense.
Fuck you, kids. Wow.
Hey, Doc. How about a little food?
His face.
Of course he wants food.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
I'm not even gonna share.
When he's so hungry, he's going right back to coloring.
Bullshit.
What an asshole.
Not such an easy job, is it?
Poor Clem.
I hope I get to eat next time.
You will. Because you're a
I
child.
don't envy you. I don't know how
Children
you have
should
the
not go
strength to
hungry.
do this every day.
Oh no, why we
I
fed the
don't
other
have
guy.
a choice.
Should have fed the kid.
Lee, Kitty, I know I ran out of food.
Yo, it's gonna be great. He's gonna go, you notice how my boy got fed when Lee handed out the food, but we never get fed when you hand out the food, you bitch?
Hey, you took care of my boy. As far as I'm concerned, you did right by me.
Ah.
You might earn yourself a place on the
All
RV
right.
after all.
Ah.
Hey, all right.
Still, I
Where'd you
guess some
leave?
people aren't going to be happy with your choices.
Nothing I can do.
Ken, Lee.
I can't believe this guy tries to push this content like it's like viewable shit.
Nope, he's dead.
And you want to watch it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
God
that sucks.
damn it. I'm getting sick of this shit.
Ken, come back. There's nothing.
Let him go, Katja.
But
He just needs time. It's been a rough morning.
that.
Okay, don't watch me cut off a dude's fucking leg. Well, shooting zombies.
At least
It's rough.
he's not our problem anymore.
Yes, he is, because he's gonna become a zombie. They just don't know it. Remember, and this is something that I didn't even know back then. That in The Walking Dead, it's not if you get bit by a zombie, you become a zombie. It's as long as you're somehow infected with whatever makes them become a zombie, you will become a zombie as soon as you die by any means. So you could die of natural causes and then become a zombie. So basically, if anyone dies in this universe, you must immediately behead them so they don't become a zombie. And
Okay,
that's
then-
different from other zombie lore previously
enough.
where it had always
Oh,
been
he's
you had to be
dead.
bitten. And that's pretty nutty because at first people don't know that.
Because, yeah, like,
So
everybody
I don't
has
think
it,
they
right?
know that yet.
Of course you're not going to know.
Oh, there we go.
Until it's too late.
Holy shit! Well, now they know. Oh no, doesn't have the axe. Oh shit! Oh!
Dodge and weave.
Mashing against the fucking car.
Look at this.
He missed, you stupid idiot.
Failure.
What do I do?
16 years of this shit.
Hit that fucker. That's key.
You gotta back away from it. Okay.
We're a PC gamer now.
Oh my god, this fucking thing. He's gonna pop his eyes. Oh no!
You showed up mad late.
Oh, he was too drunk to fucking quick time event.
Terrible.
How'd you die doing this shit? That thing's like queued for like 30 seconds before you even died.
Take this fucker.
That'd be a very different game if Lee died right there.
He didn't die because you sucked.
Oh boy. Pop those eyes.
Damn, popping his
The Shabiri grapes. Squish them. Oh!
Done.
Good shot.
Good shot. You put it to his head and pulled the trigger. And it went click.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place, asshole?
Dad, calm down.
You're gonna get us all killed.
Well,
Take your axe back.
He sucked though. He couldn't hit it with the fucking thing.
Why didn't you tell us he was bitten? What? He
wasn't.
bitten, and you didn't say a goddamn word. But he wasn't bitten, I swear. Well, your not bitten friend here came back to life and tried to kill my wife.
And now they know.
What? Wait, you all don't know?
Oh, here we go.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't have to be bitten.
It's not the bite that does it.
If you just die, you become a zombie.
You come back no matter how you die.
Oh shit!
Don't destroy the brain. That's just what happens. It's gonna happen to all of us.
Whoa! That's a twist.
God help us.
It makes sense. In those first few days, it spread so fast.
Yeah, everyone was already infected.
Car accidents, suicides. Everything was making more of them.
Oh
When I
shit!
first saw it happen, we were all hiding out in a gym, and everybody thought we were finally safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I guess she couldn't take it. She took some pills, a lot of them.
Not sleeping pills?
Someone went in the girls' room
What's up,
next
Bob
morning
Dog?
and-
What's up, homie?
God.
Long time no see. How you doing? Are you here to be tortured? Well, welcome to,
Oh, lady,
you know,
relax.
the Bay of Pigs
Me and
here.
my brother, we
It's
just
like
wanna know if
Guantanamo
y'all can help
snort.
us out.
I said back off, Carly.
I swear, World War III is gonna break out, and they're gonna like subjugate prisoners of war to fill streams for information extraction.
I'm Andy St. John.
Can you imagine?
My brother Dan. We're just out looking for gasoline.
Like,
Looks like you folks got the motel locked down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much
Well, got gas, sorry.
Why do you need gas?
Only gas I got is in my fucking bomb, motherfucker.
Fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas.
Play those for your ancestors.
A few miles up the road.
That's fun.
Y'all be willing to lower
No,
your
Cat
guns?
can't.
We can
No,
talk
no.
about
It's
some
just
kind of
like
trade.
Cat can't come and do co-op because she
food.
doesn't want to be
We
made
got
fun of
plenty at the dairy.
for being a fat bitch with raccoon eyes.
Doesn't it seem?
Why don't you and Mark check?
Doesn't it just seem too good to be true? And I'll be honest, I don't remember if it's too good to be true or not. But doesn't it seem too good to be true that the
You
one
watched
thing
me
they're
to take
dramatically low on is
pregnancy
food, and
naps?
all of a
Nice. Do you have
sudden
like one of
this
those pregnancy
block
pillows?
device walks right up the road into
I have
that.
one of those
You know what I
pregnancy
mean? Like,
pillows. It's like
oh,
the
we
best.
need
This
food.
proper's
Everything
like
else, we got
napping
ammo,
on
we
it
got
the last couple
defenses,
days.
we got, food is what we need, and
Come
then
to your
fucking here it
bunker?
is.
I got. It's got
Oh,
bring
man.
booze. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll go get
it
the good
makes
stuff.
me suspect, but I don't remember what
You
happens
haven't
here
seen
at
these
all.
at the
And
farm
please don't
fallout?
spoil,
Yeah, that's because I
really
made my
like
own
to be
website, Bob.
genuinely surprised at what
Galtopia.net,
happens, so.
homie.
See if it's legit.
Come join.
I'm going with you.
We're hyping it up right now.
Seems fishy.
Major launch is on 420 because it's me.
All right, let's go to the dairy.
Got a deal.
This is cool.
We'll bring some gas to your dairy. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. We'll see how
That's a
it
good
goes
deal,
from
man. Fuel for food?
Sounds fair. A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
Deal. Fuck it.
Sweet.
So,
Again,
Yeah,
I just want to
I
say
love the
the
Frankie
genius of
fellas.
this game because up to this
call it
point,
like the baby bot.
those games you would be lucky
And,
to even have
yeah,
subtitles
it's like
in
my
a game
summertime
like 12
nap
years
pillow.
ago. And if they were there,
Dude,
typically
yeah, Scott
a lot of
Miller,
them were very hard to read. In this game,
Scotty,
they
I
made
got my own
every
website, man.
subtitle
I
a
got my
different
own
color for a
website
different
and
character.
my own LLC
so
and shit.
You can know immediately who is speaking based off
Thanks,
the color of the
Klaus.
subtitle. I
Look
like
out, my
that
guy.
a lot. And then other games later on followed suit and added
Yeah,
that.
come
as an
sign
actual
up, come join the
accessibility
conversation,
option
make a
where you
thread,
could
make your
set,
account, have fun.
different colors for characters.
I
and then
mean,
it stands out.
I'm not
You don't
going to
get
Janny you guys
confused,
too
and
hard.
That's
It's like
very much
the same shit,
appreciated.
different day for
So,
us.
okay.
I just know a lot of people wanted their own
still have
form
lots of milk,
and
butter,
not
and
get yelled
cheese
at by Noel.
Oh, nice.
With the vegetables we
And
grow,
he
we
called me
got
a
plenty of
competitor,
food.
and that's too fucking bad.
You believe him?
Been away from that motel for a
Mistakes
while.
were made sometimes.
This Lily
But
Kenny
I'm
thing is
not
starting to
competing
get
against him or
ridiculous.
anybody else.
Personally,
I'm just
I'd
doing
be
it for you
happier
guys.
if you started to take
Because
charge
you're the
more.
best.
Well, I think we should bang in the woods.
All right,
Of
Jordan,
course, the
motherfucker.
first thing I think of back then.
Sure.
Again,
Everybody
this is
looks
2012. Really, my
You don't need to
commentary
explain
started
it.
to tone down in
You don't need to explain
2014.
it. You
and
don't
then
need
completely
no.
changed around 2017. But at this point, I'm still kind of overdoing it with the stupid, very forced, cringy dialogue. So sorry about that.
Oh, I know you're
Yeah,
not.
because you're a killer.
Because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Just you.
No, Larry knows. Larry knows who he is.
Just you.
Well, I haven't told
Why'd he
you.
lie? Larry knows.
Time might
I probably didn't remember.
He was there when we were
Yeah, because you're drunk.
drugstore.
We know.
Asked me about it. I lied to her, but
I get it, Bobs.
What
But,
exactly
you know,
did happen?
it is what it is, man. We move on, we have fun, and then we just continue pointing and laughing at dumb idiots on the line. It's fun.
sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You
And then
don't
I stream
have
with
to.
kitty cats in my life.
Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter.
Whatever
anymore.
happened when you killed the senator stayed when you killed the senator.
Maybe
What?
you're right. Listen, over the years, I've reported
lame.
on some pretty messed up shit. I've seen situations like
Is
yours
Joke his
100
name?
times. It
He calls
doesn't
his own
have to
Joke
make
lame.
you a bad
Ah,
man.
so she trusts me. That's cool.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee? Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
Oh, great. Here we go. Gotta talk about his past, but he doesn't want to.
Hard to call any place home, I guess.
I used to move around a bit myself, but the dairy will always be home to me.
Y'all seem pretty settled in. with
I
that motor.
don't know how these
Who's
walking
running things over there?
sims keep
Oh,
going.
they're trying to get
man.
information.
In any of these kind of games, but I know people like narrative games,
I
and
hear that.
that's fair.
There's so
That's an
many
experience, and that's
dumbasses
what
out there
games should be.
fighting
Know that.
these days.
Either they're fun, they're
How
great,
many
you do
people
whatever
you
they
got
are.
over there
I mean,
anyway?
as long as you enjoy them, enjoy video games. Just like
Yeah,
movies,
don't
man.
tell them. You're getting too much
Enjoy it.
information.
Enough to defend ourselves.
There you go.
Well, that's good. Getting dangerous out there. Well, you guys know. Well,
Yeah,
we'd
we
love to
fucking
get you all out to the
Yeah, any ideas on their mind of trying to attack our motor in?
Quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mom's
So you
been
can build
running the
pity,
dairy
cool.
for as long as I can
remember, but
Now it's...
You think you're going to cut me out of this?
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
The fuck? Gary, you're always pulling this shit.
It's always a Gary. Why is it always a Gary? I'm even friends with Gary, and it's a mistake.
Fuck you. You knew we were hungry.
It's participants?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know what?
500. No, that's like if you bought territory, Alex. Like most of the time, Phil has 20 active viewers, probably 20, roughly.
Oh my god! Killing each other.
Jesus.
That's a waste of fucking shotgun.
Wasting all that ammo and murdering his cohort there.
Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
That's fucked up, man. We gotta look out for these bandits.
They're nuts.
Oh, you got a refund off it. Nice.
Damn.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, okay, maybe there's a legit reason to not trust him and kill him. I don't know. You don't know the backstory. But he kills him in cold blood, and then he repeatedly shoots him with a shotgun, wasting shotgun shells. It's like, dude, you already shot him in the head.
We're watching on
the guy's not right, obviously.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
We're watching Rockville tonight.
You will get eaten. Here it is. St. John Family Day.
Oh, it's absolutely hilarious. His active chatters versus like his viewership is embarrassing. Actually, his entire viewership is embarrassing. Let's be honest. He barely pulls 100 views a day per channel.
But would you really want that? I mean, there's two reasons I can think of that you probably wouldn't want an electric fence in a zombie apocalypse. The first is, it's not guaranteed it's going to kill the zombie. The zombie's already dead. The electricity might give them a shock to the system, knock them out. But if they're already undead, they're probably just going to get back up after a bit, right? Number two, like he just said, if they get stuck in the fence and they fry, now they're cooking on your fence. You got to go out there and forcefully get them off the fence, which means you have to turn the fence off to get them off the fence, and then you have to turn it back on.
That's what
that
a real
sounds
electrician
like
would
way
do.
more of hassle than you need. Just have a normal fence.
I don't even know how you get
you
an
know what I
electric
mean? Like, I
fence
think the
that
normal
hot.
fence would be just as good. I don't think that the electricity is going
Electric
to add
fences
anything
hurt, but
to
they're
your
not gonna
fences
stick you to
if
them.
it's, you know, zombies. If
need
the electric
big power
fence
to
works
do that.
on living creatures, because it's a natural deterrent.
It's
if they touch it and they get
What?
shocked, they know, don't touch
It's
it
not
again, get the fuck
natural.
out of there. But a zombie's too stupid to know that.
Deterrent? Sure.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
Why don't you touch it and find out, bitch?
Are there any accidents? The brilliant setup.
Garfield says, an electric fence might bring the zombies back to life. This is not the Frankenstein's monster. That's a completely different kind of zombie lore. We're not talking about that, all right?
The kids are on the fence.
This is a really brilliant setup.
I can't believe we paused it for that comment, but alright.
This
You
place
could have
looks
just rolled
untouched.
it.
You never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting. Hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Oh, she says y'all, so she's nice, and she's a fat lady, so she's got food.
Oh my god, come
Paint
on.
jobs for everyone? Alright.
Things the way they are, maybe we can convince them to
Everybody
stay.
can go for a good old fashioned every
They
now
got
and
a few
then.
more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty
Yeah,
vulnerable.
he chopped
You got
off the dude's
someone
leg.
with survival experience to lead
But
you through?
later in it, they try to eat his leg, if I remember right.
We all work
It's been
together.
a long time since I've seen this shit.
Stay neutral.
I think I saw it when he first put it out.
That's good.
And then went, yeah, this is
That
garbage.
motel ain't
And
the safest
quit.
place. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Does it offer apply to the rest of us?
Does that offer apply to the rest of us?
We're all incredibly hungry.
These are for y'all. Ate fresh this morning.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully
Vance,
Maybelle will make
thank
it
you for
through
the
this
two-piece.
bout of whatever she's got.
People like
But
me
that's for
are
good
why
long
Oh,
ESP
wait a
can't get
minute.
it sponsored.
Yeah, I
No.
was gonna say.
Sorry, but that's not true. Filler's why he can't get it sponsored.
The cow is sick.
I mean, he's
if
even
the cow
told us
dies,
he's
does
had
the cow become a
sponsorships, but he
zombie cow?
refuses to
That I
take
don't
them, so
know.
it's not my fault,
I
dude.
don't recall. In the world of The Walking Dead, do the animals all also become zombies, or is it just the humans? I don't remember. It's been a while since I
Zombie
watched the show, and I haven't read the comics in a zillion
Is that what
years.
Boogie's gonna become?
I received a $1 tip.
Hey, all right. You
Kurt.
broke the fucking.
Oh, let's see
Oh,
here.
it's Kurt. Never mind. Fuck it. Oh, your boomer
He
brain's
thinks he's
activated.
single-handedly responsible for my videos
I
going
watched
downhill.
the pilot
Well, that's
episode
just
of The
wrong.
Walking
Thanks for the
Dead,
$1
and I
tip.
read the graphic
Oh,
novels.
that? Oh, my.
They're different.
Our prayers have been
Comics are
answered.
great.
Maybe
They're
our
different.
whole group could come.
It's good.
For the day.
Both are decent, I think, until like season 4 or some shit.
Oh, this is really stupid.
Again, I only watched the pilot in black and white, and I was like,
Just think about how
yeah, and
dumb
then
this
it wasn't
idea
black
is
and
for
white
two
anymore. I
different
was like,
reasons.
no.
Number one, you just met
Comic
them. You
is
don't
way
know if
better,
you can
yeah.
trust them. You want to bring your
For sure.
entire crew here?
What's up,
Really?
NWO?
I mean,
how are you?
Number one, you don't know if it's safe
either.
for your crew. Number two, you're going to leave your entire base of operations unguarded.
Sure.
And then on top of all of that, you literally just saw two guys who are bandits on the road who are unhinged shooting each other. Don't you think they're in the area? What would possess you to bring your entire crew to someone else's place? Like,
yeah,
this is not a very smart setup right now.
It'd be nice to have some folks to help out around here.
You don't think the comic's better? Okay, that's fair.
Help me out in the kitchen.
You think the show's better? That's interesting.
Why don't I head back
Most of the time, that's not the take. But
No,
hey,
it's
I respect it,
bad.
my guy.
Bad idea.
Remember, those
I think it's a fair take.
I can
They're
handle
pretty even.
myself.
Oh boy, she can.
But I prefer the comic more, personally.
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
People died in certain ways, and
It's time for another
pretty
good
fucking
idea, bad idea.
Why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Oh, there's the two-piece popping. I don't know if
Sometimes
it's gonna show.
they'd get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a
See?
post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready. You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh, man, that fence.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of gas.
Cards right? This might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. This is a nice place for what? A few months, a year, tops? And then as soon as you can't get gas anymore because there's no gas distribution network in the United States because it's all shut down, your fence, it's just a normal fence. And the fence is fine as a normal fence, but then you have to constantly be caring for it, maybe double up on the barbed wire.
You're patrolling the ball anyways.
You know what I mean?
You gotta look out.
You gotta really keep track of it and keep care of it. So I don't know, like, the idea of having all the food is great, but it just doesn't seem like a very defendable position from where they are.
It shouldn't make your blood pressure.
I just received a $10 tip.
Oh no, I do sleeping pills and alcohol. So
and Big Mac is from him. He says, "You're the
life
fucking
choices,
man,
homie."
Phil." Well, thank you very much, Big Mac, for a $10 tip tonight. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope that goes for everybody.
Yeah, we gotta get it in there, Big Mac.
Retro replay Walking Dead stream. I'm having a good time with it.
No, it
Thank you,
fucking
Big Mac.
sucks.
And
this is
that
terrible.
will get us up to $29 in tips and climbing.
Hey,
And my goal
right.
for tonight is to try to hit 50. That would be
Climbing,
if we could.
Okay, it was just
let's
an
see if we can
opportunity
wrap
to
up this,
beg.
this
The pay pig was
part
like-
before we split the part.
Just
Here.
make sure the place is safe.
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay.
He's slowly panicking because like people aren't giving him money. Ryan has been off his meds for a hot minute.
But is it safe enough for the kids? I noticed a broken swing over there. Not a big deal, but maybe there's other things not working that we just can't see yet.
Checking the fence perimeter sounds like a decent way to get a good look at their defenses.
All right, I'll keep my eyes
Oh,
open.
we're on spy
and
mission?
Find out what you can from Andy.
Again.
Oh, I can actually walk around now.
Again, if there's these bandits in the area, this is also a prime target area, right? For sure.
Yeah, and you
Look at that
deal with
swing.
bandits when they come. They're not here tonight, Bob. No, $10 is definitely not saving it, BR.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duncan
I know
would
who
love
it is.
something
So,
like this to
one of the
play.
pages really likes to try to float some streams on Sunday nights for his reaction content, and it's terrible. This throwback channel has been falling apart since the day he tried to make it happen.
Things showed up. Thank God no one was on it at the time.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat, some rope, make it safe for
So,
cleaning up,
Phil needs rope
and let
too.
the St. John's know we
Okay?
can pull our weight around.
Just the shower still and some rope, and we get some Velcro on the ceiling. We'll hang out all night. YouTube, I'm sorry, that's not bullying. It's okay. It's a joke. I'm kidding.
Maseo says something too good to be true is the saying, I believe. Yeah, it sure seems that way.
All right, keep me posted.
Shut up.
All right, let's keep
Nobody
looking.
cares about
So
you,
this is a
Haseo.
picket fence
You
over
fucking
here.
cuck. Yeah, that's what he's
So
doing
I don't know
now.
if this is true, but
He
Astronaut in
wants
the
to build
chat is
up all that
saying,
shit.
in the lore of The Walking Dead, the virus makes animals more likely to get sick. That's number one. And then when they get sick, their meat and their milk transfers the virus to those who eat it. So are we confirming it's a virus?
Great.
Was that 100% clear at one point? Because I watched like 6 or more seasons of the show, and they never knew anything about it. It was literally never explained where the zombie turning came from. You know what I mean? So was it eventually explained, at least in the comics or in the show? Because I never got that far. So that's the first I'm hearing of it. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just reiterating what Astronaut just said in the chat. So there you go.
Here's a board.
No, yeah. There you go. The mic's right there. Tell him. Okay, you just want to rub your face on it? Do it.
This might make a good seat for the swing.
This is just hilarious. He's going to fix the swing. You have a perimeter where you need to defend against zombies and raiders. He's worried about the fucking swing.
Okay.
Mind if I use one of these boards?
No, we're just making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, so now, see, I'm getting all this supplementary information now. PTW Ranch says animals do not get infected by the zombie virus in The Walking Dead. There has never been a direct explanation in the show as to why that is.
Because they're animals, and sometimes
I just received a very generous $21 tip from an anonymous tipper. There is no name associated with that.
Wow!
But I appreciate that very much. That is the biggest tip of the night by far. That does get us to our tier 1 goal for the night, which was my goal overall. Now, if anything else comes in, that is just very nice and would be great.
How does that happen,
Thank you for allowing me to hit my goal, anonymous tipper.
Yeah, anonymous cuck. We saved it. We saved the shitty fucking watch the old videos stream. Good job,
Let's
I guess.
Just play out the rest of this part before we split the part here.
Fucking hand off.
Get my Johnny glasses on.
Oops. Survived the zombie apocalypse and combi prep full makes me zoop my hand right off.
He's never playing it again, Derek.
I need some rope too, right? Isn't that what they said? Need some rope?
Please, get the rope, Phil.
Like
make our dreams come true.
What
do you want, kitty cat?
Huh. Yep, can't take any chances when it comes to safety.
Okay, I'm seeing... Look
You're
at
being
house.
attacked.
Look at house.
Take that.
I'm not seeing any rope yet.
Yeah, get him. Just block out the camera. Get him, Titty.
Alright, if I walk back
get
to
him
the
out
swing,
there.
I wonder if you can use
Tell
the
him his boss.
existing rope over there to fix
right.
it. 'Cause I don't see any
Fuck
additional
up the
rope.
pop,
Some
the
gaps
pop
right
filter.
there.
It don't matter. Yeah, you're a good kitty.
Use board on the swing.
The board is good, but I need some rope.
It's in the camera now. No!
I can't do this.
Get out of here.
Find rope, which I don't see anywhere.
No, you don't see it.
Alright.
Okay. So this is definitely a good part. As I said, it
part.
seems like we're getting two parts of the playthrough in per part of the stream. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and more of The Walking Dead Episode 2 coming in the next part. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Why are we taking a break?
Okay. I have to use the restroom, so I'm going to take a very brief break.
There you go.
You can bear with me for 1 second here. I'll put up my...
He's got to go tell his veils. Thank you.
I'm just going to mute the mic, use the restroom. I'll be right back, and then we will continue, so I'll be back in a sec.
Like man at work. But start on break. All right. Bye, Phil. Look at this reprieve chat. We're doing all right. Well, I'm sure one of you guys will let me know Ziggy Piggy's back and shit like that. But we got some memology to watch.
Some great goals for more money. Okay. We'll be reacting to fair criticism videos of DSP, like the Turkey Tom documentary and other This Is How You Don't Plays. Even the haters donate for stuff like this, bringing back this for Patreon goals and tips, etc. Well, first of all, I tried reacting to This Is How You Don't Play. Do you remember the nightmare that created?
Yeah, evil.
Because apparently it's totally okay for people to take my content off of my channel, react to it on theirs, create their own content that then can be popular and give them views and monetization and popularity on the internet. That's okay. But if I try to do exactly the same thing that they've been doing for a decade, I shouldn't be allowed to do it just because I'm Darkside Phil. So when I tried to react to This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2 last year, 2 years ago now, Evil AJ tried to take it off the internet. Yeah, he literally tried to hide the video He's like, oh, I don't want him to do that. Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Hit the mic.
It's either it's good for everyone or it's good for no one. If you're allowed to do it, then I'm allowed to do it too. You don't get to be an asshole and hide your content because you're a scumbag to me. Which is the truth, is that the guy's a scumbag to me, right?
What a complete asshole.
So, someone else had already archived it and sent it to me, and I reacted to it anyway. He couldn't hide it, and there was nothing he could do about it. Okay? Plus, what's hilarious about the situation was months earlier, he had outright given permission on his Twitter account for me to react to it, and then he tried to rescind it later. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, it does.
That was the one I ever did.
100%.
Then after that, I was like, do I really want to get into this whole problem now with reacting to content and people saying that they don't want me to do it and arguing and everything?
And you're just
Legally,
like,
do I have a right
watch
to
it
do
anyways.
it?
Fuck
Yes.
you.
Yes. Do I want to fight with every motherfucker out there who's just a little brat who thinks they can do whatever they want and I'm not allowed to do the same thing? No, I don't want to be arguing with every little brat on the internet.
Like people
so
before,
that's why I basically stopped doing it. I was like, I did the one. I actually had a good time, but I really don't want to waste my time arguing with children. Because that's literally what they are. They're adult children. They're like babies inside of adult bodies. Because they're just idiots with the way that they act. Okay? So, there you go.
And I gotta deal with this stupid shit. I don't want to deal with this stupid fucking shit. I don't want to deal with this fucking dumb-ass immature kitty shit. It's dumb as fuck.
Now, as for the Turkey Tom documentary, again, this is something
he's still
where...
talking about Turkey Tom, really?
If I'm going to react to something, I want to be sure that at the very least, the person on the other end is not malicious in their intention, okay? And they're not trying to purposefully create an endless cycle of drama for personal benefit.
You did quartering to come
I was
back
actually
and give you the
strongly
fucking
considering
ball
doing an
fucking
interview with Turkey Tom after his documentary about me. Until I did a little bit of research and I found out some of the really disgusting things that he had said on the internet about people, including me. Things like, oh, I just can't wait to milk this person, or I'm milking them more for content. Man, I love it when they comment. I wish that they would just react to my documentary so I could get more, I could milk them further. And it's like, what? I mean, seriously, that's so fucking vile to say something like that. And just casually, too. Like, oh, it's just a casual statement I would make on the internet. It's fine. And no one will call me out for it. It's just okay. We're milking people left and right. It's what? You're literally publicly admitting to using people in a toxic and negative way for personal gain. That is vile. It's completely immoral. Why would I then want to give you more attention, right?
The guy obviously just likes to do it to try to get attention for himself. So, whatever. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not. I had enough drama in my fucking life without dealing with someone like that.
The Minecraft streams are gold for all this shit. You get bored and then like.
I sent him all these emails. No, you didn't. You're a blatant liar. You're just being a dick to try to get attention, man.
So that's when I said, nah, forget it. Even though people said his documentary on me was kind of down the middle. It wasn't, oh, I hate this guy, but I like this guy. It was like down the middle, kind of fair. Although he was harsh in certain parts, which I expect. And I expect that from every documentary about me with the mistakes that I've made over the years, right? But basically, yeah. After that, I was like, wow, it opened my eyes to it. And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to be reacting to anything unless I'm absolutely sure that someone is trying to cover something neutrally or fairly. And so that's why I'm considering later this year reacting to the June the King documentary.
Oh, okay.
Because I know he attacks things from a neutral perspective. Now, by the end of the day, even June the King might hate my guts for the stuff I've done over the years. And you know what? What's fair is fair. He has the right to have his own opinions. But at least I know from the perspective he's going to try to cover it neutrally and fairly. I'm curious what kind of information he even dug up on the internet from stuff like the Street Fighter days, because nothing exists. Like, it's just like forum posts from forums that are dead, IRC discussions that were never archived. So I don't have no clue what he's going to find about stuff. The
farms had him for a while.
I think that's going to be fascinating. And I don't think June the King's intention is to continuously milk Darkside Phil for 6 to 8 months. You know what I'm saying? He's going to put out the documentary. He's interested in doing an interview with me after, depending on how my react goes to his documentary.
I advise most people.
And then after that, we move on. You know? So...
Definitely, there's obviously thousands of idiots on the internet who literally the only reason that they do this, that they say this shit about me, is to get attention for themselves. They're not actually caring about me or my content or the fact that I'm a streamer. They don't actually have a personal grudge. They're just trying to get a rise out of people.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fun. Are we away from break now? Please? Hope. Plus. Play. Why won't you do the thing? Can we reload it then? Big ups Mimology 101 for that one, though. We'll try to reload this shit. I don't think he's back yet. It's too fast. Phil's a busy man. But hopefully we're almost there, chat. We're gonna get there together and survive the snort apocalypse that we're dealing with. And we'll have a good time doing it. Oh, is it not gonna load for me for whatever reason? Oh, that's a shame. Come here, boy. Come here. Yeah, it doesn't load. That's a shame. We'll bring it back. Whatever. Yeah, Phil's just having a struggle bus of a time trying to deflect all the lore that's coming his way from June the King. I mean, June and I have talked for an extensive period of time trying to, enjoy this conversation. Apparently, I have no internet connection, which is a lie because I'm not off stream. So, who knows what's happening there? Can I get it back? Hopefully. We'll see. And if not, whatever. It's 8:30 now, and we got an hour left to beg. Of course, Phil's like the June the King doc probably has Phil the most concerned that I've ever seen. He is absolutely worried what's going to happen with this whole thing. Absolutely. This is the most scared I've seen. This is the fastest I've seen him try to get in front of something, try to head it off, try to talk it out, and it's worse. Yeah, it's worse than Mike Klum doc for sure. I mean, he panicked and put Cat out in front of everybody before Mike could. So what is he going to do when June the King is calling him out on his shit? I really don't know. Because to me, and from the questions June has asked, from all the stuff June has brought up, Phil should be very, very worried that he's going to get his cheeks clapped in this film. Are detractors going to be brought up? Yes. Are they going to be brought up in the SOK fashion? Of course. I mean, June put up a picture of a well in Africa, so of course he's going to have it that way. This thing is telling me I have no internet connection for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's not how I roll because I hardwire shit. But it really doesn't want me to watch any more Phil tonight. That's fine by me. I mean, I can call it right here and right now because I'm about to finish my beer. I mean, maybe I'll let you guys go. I mean, maybe we'll let you free. Let you go wander. Let you watch what you want to watch. And enjoy the rest of your night. Because apparently YouTube is being a detractor to me for whatever reason. I mean, let me check the website. Can I get to gabtopia.net? I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It just might be a sign. And we might just call it here. And that's very fair. Because apparently everything else is running for the stream, but I can't get on the internet. And I have no idea why. I mean, Wi-Fi's connected. Shit's rolling. It even says I have a wired connection right now. So, it obviously hates me a lot and does not want me to stream Phil anymore because I'm talking mean about a fat guy on the internet. And so it's either YouTube or it's the internet, and that's detractor talk, and that's not fair. But it's fair to you because then I get to let you go. I go smoke a joint. I enjoy the rest of my night. You enjoy the rest of your night, and we all have a good time. Yeah, won't even let me hit it. You want to see the shit chat? I don't even know what I'm dealing with anymore. I don't even know. You're live, you're here, you're yeah, it's obviously because I'm not protected, okay? I'm a cis white male. And I should be like punished for Phil. for whatever reason. So I have no idea what to say. This site can't be reached because Dark Dave Mears is like at a different website, and I'm still streaming. So I'm going to try to appear offline and go away, I guess. I have no other idea. I mean, do I just restart the stream? Unplug it for you guys? Plug it back in? And we do, like, the last 30 minutes or whatever it takes? Because Phil's not going to go for 9:45 unless he's sitting there begging? It's weird. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, it's obvious that it's not the internet's. Well, it is the internet because Comcast is a detractor, but just got no clue. Maybe it's an omen then, huh? Nah, fuck it. I guess YouTube doesn't want me to fucking laugh at Phil anymore, and that's gonna be it. So it's Sunday night. You're free to go home. You can't stay here. This stream's gonna close. I'm gonna close it because fuck it. If you want to go get punished. Might I recommend some Raw Phil? Maybe some Dark Dave Mears to you. I don't know. Catch it tomorrow night. Memeology 101 will probably have some clips or whatever. But Comcast has distracted me. So I don't know what else to give you guys. I can't even hit internet things. I don't even know. What do you want to do? Like can I bring up anything? I got stuff for you. Do you want to? Yeah. No. I got you. Okay. It'll be okay. Let's. You want to watch some garbage? We can watch some garbage. Yeah. Always. Give me that shit.
What's up?
Oh no. We don't want that shit. That's me talking about fucking a guy on YouTube. You don't want that, right? Do you want a meat update? Video response, free booze. All right, we're doing that one.
Thank you to whoever sent the.
I think I can scrape together one last segment to get you guys out the door with. So just give me a moment here. We'll window capture this. It'll be great. We'll add a new source. Okay. We'll just say what it is, and then I'll bring it to you. It should be this. Here you go. I got you, chat. I love you, and I'm sorry that the internet's being a detractor, but please enjoy this punishment for surviving all of this garbage with me, and we're gonna watch some 2-minute Cobes to end the night. So big ups to all you guys hanging out with me and having a good time. You are the best, and you deserve this punishment because you're here with me.
Free alcohol. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. See, I got my yeast and my wine making ingredients ready, so when that jar is done drying for being washed, but
sugar, like for pasta sauce.
All these cans of hard teas, beers, ciders.
There's an Arizona right there. I saw another Arizona.
The best part was this unopened bottle of vodka right here. I thought that was hilarious. So like. No girly drink. You better not drink this on Civic, boy. It's like, what the fuck does that
clear
even mean?
It's a girly drink.
You are so desperate to troll Cobra that the only thing you can do is try to get him to get super drunk and make an ass of himself on camera.
Well, it's like joke's
yourself, on you. I'm going to be enjoying this alcohol the next couple of days.
Oh, okay. I'm just thinking that.
It's like they're so desperate to troll Cobra. This is what they're doing now.
That's what I get for the new.
Some of it might have been from fans. Some of it might have been from actual trolls. Who knows? But that bottle of vodka will surely be consumed in the next couple of days. I don't gotta fucking consume the entire thing in one sitting just to make an ass of myself for your sick entertainment. Like, you're literally giving the person you hate free alcohol. My trolls need to figure their shit out.
Yeah, you hear that? You gotta figure it out.
And like, FYI, there's no such thing as girly drinks. Okay, drink combinations are not gender-based. It's 2024, you bigot. Grow up. And speaking of drinks, I've already got one. Cobra Coladas. which
drunk
involves
already?
the coconut rum. I've already polished the bottle off from last night, so this is another one. Fucking. Oh, look at that. The hard Mountain Dew. Baja Blast.
You
With some of that Bud Light lime. It makes for a really, really tasty drink combo. God, my trolls are such losers. 1 second.
Sound like somebody? Weird. No. Oh my god. All right, that's enough, chat. You're welcome. Goodbye. I love you. Stay safe. Do all the things. Big ups to all you guys for tolerating the shit as long as you did for the 23-minute stream and then now the 3 hours and 54 minutes. You guys are the best. Thank you for everybody who's hitting up Goutopia.net. Remember, I have my own website now because fuck it. I don't care anymore. It's for you. I love you. You are fantastic. So, big ups. Have a good night. Be safe. Have a safe week. I will catch you soon. Hopefully next Sunday with my friend Nat. We'll have a fantastic stream. Okay? Best of luck to all of you for trying to endure the rest of whatever Phil's garbage. So I will leave you with music though, because I'm not a mean person, and hopefully it will play, because apparently the internet believes I'm not on the internet. Do you want butane? No. Corey Taylor? No. Body count's pretty good. No, we're from the Bay. We like some E40 because I don't like monetization. So if it plays, it plays. If it doesn't, I don't like my life much. Maybe he doesn't want to play. Like, none of it wants to play. I guess you're out. Sorry, chat. Sucks to suck. Thanks, Comcast, you detractor fucks. I'll see you next time, chat. Take it easy, dudes.